station.
WNB1 Radio, broadcasting live 24/7. All music genres. WNB1 Radio, your urban music link.
For a truly satisfying dining experience, look no further than Top Shelf Bar and Grill in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Our family-style restaurants offer an array of mouth-watering dishes, from pub favorites to traditional Portuguese cuisine. Treat yourself to an expertly prepared Portuguese meal or unwind with a handcrafted cocktail from our bar. Be sure to try our signature creations, including shrimp Mozambique, bourbon tips, grilled salmon, and the signature top shelf steak. Our warm and inviting atmosphere, combined with exceptional service, ensures a memorable experience. Since 2011, Top Shelf has proudly served a unique blend of Mediterranean-inspired cuisine, reflecting Portuguese, Spanish, and American flavors. Our founder, Robert J. Afonso, drew upon his industry expertise to create a welcoming space where everyone can enjoy a delicious meal, catch a game, or simply relax with friends. We strive to make our house your house, fostering a sense of community and supporting local organizations. When you visit Top Shelf Bar and Grill, make sure to mention WNB1 Radio and enjoy your meal.
Did you know the YMCA South Coast offers monthly free food markets throughout the region? The Full Plate Project is a food market that provides fresh produce, pantry staples, and more to neighbors in need. Markets are held at the Gleason Family YMCA in Wareham, New Bedford YMCA, St. Mary's Church in Dartmouth, Fall River YMCA, and the Stoico/First Fed YMCA in Swansea. There are no YMCA membership requirements to receive food. When you arrive, you'll be asked for some basic household information, number of household members, and zip code, and will then be given food. If you or someone you know could benefit from these markets, please visit ymcasc.org today to learn more. YMCA South Coast. No place like this place.
Reliable Bus Lines Incorporated has been a leader in the school bus industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1980, Reliable Bus Lines Incorporated has provided the South Coast and surrounding areas of the Commonwealth transportation services ranging from private to contracted school bus and van services for corporate transportation. Specializing in school bus transportation, Reliable Bus Lines cares about your precious cargo. Our drivers are trained and certified and understand the importance of being on time and getting students to and from school safely. A staple in the greater New Bedford region, Reliable Bus Lines Incorporated is a women and minority-owned company. Our staff prides itself on being diverse, professional, and helpful. Call now to book your next outing, 508-992-0342. So come and take a ride with Reliable Bus, the bus you can trust. And don't forget to tell them that WNB1 Radio sent you.
Tired of expensive phone and home internet bills with long-term contracts? Get ready for total freedom with unbeatable value. Total Wireless by Verizon is celebrating the grand opening of 2 new stores in Massachusetts. Join us on Monday, July 14th at 1843 Acushnet Avenue in New Bedford and Friday, August 1st at 5 Park Street in Attleboro. Switch to Total Wireless and get the power of Verizon's 5G network with no contracts and plans starting as low as $23 a month per line for 5 lines. It's time to make the switch and get a great deal on home internet, new phones, and tablets for the whole family. Don't miss the grand openings of Total Wireless by Verizon in New Bedford on July 14th and in Attleboro on August 1st. And be sure to tell them that WNB1 Radio sent you.
It's no secret that the trucking industry is struggling for drivers. So why not look for a school that can get you the credentials that you need to start that new career? Get on the road to success with J&J Driving School and Logistics Incorporated, located at 978 Nash Road in New Bedford, Massachusetts. J&J is a Black and woman-owned trade school leading the South Coast in CDL training. J&J offers the most comprehensive training programs for CDLs A, B, and school bus training. Don't let opportunities drive right by you. Go and see our friends at J&J and get your CDL career started right away. And be sure to tell them that WNB1 Radio sent you.
Have you made that New Year's resolution to get into shape and you still haven't followed through with it? Then you need to join KO Gym.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
KO Gym is located at 50 Conduit Street in the north end of New Bedford, within the historic mills in a 5,000 square foot space, within plenty of room to train for social distancing, and the facility has unlimited parking outside. KO Gym offers exclusive training in Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, grappling, jiu-jitsu, as well as strength and conditioning programs. So if you're looking to train to get into shape to train for self-defense, or if you're looking to train to compete professionally, KO Gym has experienced professional staff to help you obtain your goal. They also offer one-on-one personal training as well as group classes to satisfy everyone's needs. So go ahead and let KO Gym help you make that change for a healthy body and a healthy mind. And also tell them that WMB1 Radio made the referral for you.
Get ready for an unforgettable night in New Bedford this Friday, March 6th, 2026. 2 incredible events are happening on the same night, and you don't want to miss either one of them. First, it goes down at the Vault starting at 8 p.m. Join us for a night of laughter at the WNB1 Radio's comedy show with Philadelphia's headliner, 2 Ray Gordon, featuring the hilarious Shaquana Cochran, and hosted by Boston's own Chris Tabb. This comedy show promises to keep you rolling. Grab your friends and get your tickets for just $30 per person, tables of 4 for $120, or go big with VIP tables of 10 for $225, and enjoy the laughs. Tickets can be purchased at WNB1.com or contact Steve Lopes at 8602-098-358. Meanwhile, the party continues at Port Royal Bar and Cigar Lounge, located at 26 South Water Street in downtown New Bedford. It's the Pisces Birthday Bash kicking off at 10 p.m. Pisces celebrate with DJ Edward Blends and DJ B-Mags, spinning the best of 90s and 2000s soundtrack until 2 a.m. It's a party you don't want to miss, and there is no cover for this 21-plus event. Mark your calendars. Friday, March 6th, comedy night at the Vault and Pisces birthday celebration at Port Royal. 2 epic events, 1 amazing night. Choose your vibe or do both. It's going to be lit.
I would like to introduce.
Okay, let's go.
Bedford's new online radio station. WNB1 Radio, broadcasting live 24/7. All music genres. WNB1 Radio, your urban music link.
Good evening and welcome to WMB1 Radio. It's our version of Straight to the Point Sports, and I'm here with the regulars that are in the building. That would be Kevin Rudolph, Steve Lopes, and Derek Casation. What's up, fellas?
What up? What up? What up?
What's going on? We're here on this first week in March, watching the snow melt after the greatest blizzard in Massachusetts history.
You've seen both.
Yes, yes. That means you're old. You're officially old.
You've seen both.
I ain't seen both. You've seen both.
Yeah. Well, come on, fellas. Easy.
Thought this
Don't
was an
go easy.
radio show.
It's Steve and I that seen.
Listen, I was
Age
alive. I'm not
discrimination
gonna front and
against
say
me
I wasn't
and
alive. But I don't have no recollection of it. Sorry.
78. How old?
I was
I
4.
was coming home from Keith Junior High.
1. Okay.
I was 4.
Okay.
1.
Yeah, you were still picking your nose and eating your boogers there.
Nah, well,
I was still shitting in my diaper.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to go outside, but my parents said that's just too high for you, bro.
So yeah, we've Steve and I have had the luxury of seeing the blizzard of 78 and the blizzard of 2026. As I shared on my post, I can no longer exaggerate to my kids the greatest blizzard of all
I
time.
don't know what it was like.
Yeah, you
But it was
know,
different because we didn't have the technology.
we didn't have
I
internet.
said that makes it hard.
We didn't have internet, and we didn't have
We didn't have cable TV for updates.
And one thing I know, that storm hit us without any warning.
The one in 78.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
no
yeah.
warning whatsoever.
Yeah, so
I remember
No
that.
early
part.
dismissal. I remember walking home. On.
So yeah, it's you know, we survived. We survived. We lived.
Damn, Steve, you were in junior high in 78?
Yeah, I was 13.
Not me. I was in
Your brother was
elementary.
with me.
I'm not.
I was
We're not
in
talking about you, bro. We're talking about you, bro.
I was in
Kevin
elementary.
Scott go, damn.
I was in elementary still. But it was still a great time to be out. But you know something? You know the difference? There was no school all week, both blizzards.
Yeah.
But 1 week of missed school, for 78 and 2020.
So did you guys lose any vacation? Like, did you have like spring break back then?
Back then they didn't have April.
Yeah.
They didn't have April.
So
It was just February, and that was it.
From what I hear, that's on the table. Them X in their
Yeah.
spring break.
Yeah, well,
Parents will nix that because they planned vacations around their work time.
See, but the good part about my daughter's school is, for every day that they were out, we got an email. They had to do work, so they don't.
Credit.
Yeah, they got credit for.
I don't
for
know
a
why
school
they
day.
didn't do what they did for COVID, where
Yeah.
they had the kids up on the screen.
Yeah.
We didn't have to make up.
I know my
days.
kids are in high school. They have laptops.
Yeah.
So why didn't you?
Yeah,
just have
everybody.
their laptops.
you could have done the same exact thing. We knew that it was going to be crazy. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
But we was on vacation already too, though.
yeah, they were. They got another vacation in the bag too.
Yeah.
That was already parlayed with the storm from 3 weeks ago
Yeah.
that they got 2 days off.
Yep.
So I mean,
They'll
you know,
be in school until the Cape Verdean parade. March. I can't go to the parade. I got one more day of school.
Well, we'll probably still have snow on the ground too by then.
Yeah.
Some of these
Yeah.
piles,
These
man.
Snow piles are crazy.
yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those things. We manage. I seen a lot of good things. I seen a lot of people within the community come together.
Your house, y'all had a party over there.
Yeah. Me and Dino were talking. We met our neighbors. They've been there forever, but everybody's just so centered on what they got to do. Come and go. They don't even-
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, who are you? Oh, you live right there? And,
Yeah.
and then the girls, all the wives and girlfriends came out. Tyranny, the dude across the street's girl, bringing out hot soups. Dino went and got the bar out. We had people we didn't know picking up shovels. Dino was like, yo, you pick up a shovel, you can eat and you can drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you're of age.
Yeah. So perseverance takes over. The human nature kicks in, and you do what you need to do to get by, and that's what it was
The
all.
only
about.
bad thing about this snow was it stopped me from going to the gym.
Okay.
Couldn't do that.
On to other news.
After shoveling all that snow, I couldn't move, bro.
Yeah, my back was on fire.
You can look at me all you want.
You go to the gym to go on to the damn massage chair.
That's
all
after.
you did.
That's
Bullshit.
after.
You see more videos of the massage chair than working out.
Because I'm not one of them dudes that pull up my phone. I'm
But
working
you
out.
have no problem pulling it out when you're in that massage
'Cause
chair.
I'm relaxed.
No. All right.
Yeah, that massage shit is life.
All right. So we need to get on with the show here.
News.
Welcome to the Straight to the Point Sports. As usual, please go ahead and download the WMB1 Radio app, available on all platforms, all mobile platforms, that is. And you can also join us here on WMB1 Radio's Facebook page, Straight to the Point Sports. Sports. That is, we spell it straight, and then it's the number 2, and then to the point. Sports. So you can also grab it there, or you can latch on to one of our pages to watch it live there. Okay, phone lines are going to be open 774-425-2631. I'll put it down at the bottom. So whoever wants to chime in, you want to talk about it.
Don't be scared to call, bro.
Yeah, we need more phone calls.
Don't be scared.
Call in, man.
Yeah.
Debate.
Say it with
Yo,
your chest.
Hey, whoever gets me and Steve to argue, man, I'll buy you a beer the next time we see you out.
That shouldn't take much.
So yeah, the phone numbers are at the bottom, 774-425-2631. Utilize the phone number at your will. If you think we're talking and we're going, you feel you want to push back against us, sure, go ahead, call. You got the number right there. All right. Subjects in which we're going to be talking about today. All right. We're going to be talking about, let me get my what you call it. We're going to be talking about, obviously, it is shopping season in the NFL, right? So we're at that point in time of year where a lot of things are going on, right? A lot of players are moving. A
lot of players
are getting cut. A lot of players are getting, getting tagged, traded. So it's that time of season where it's like NFL carousel. And we'll talk about that: the release players, the tag players, the traded players, all that. And we'll also talk about it's in the final quarter of the NBA season. It's basically, the men are going to be separated from the boys.
There was a lot of buzzer beaters yesterday.
Yeah. So it's going to be getting interesting, and it already has. It already has gotten interested. There's some teams that are making moves that we didn't expect. We'll talk about that, and also we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the one big shining thing that's been going on. The buzz has been in the air. It's all over social media today. Jason Tatum reportedly coming back this year. Not only coming back this year, reports have it that he's going to be returning tomorrow. We shall see how good these reports are. And this has come from the likes of Shams, all the major players within the NBA reporting.
He's on the injury report, which is even bigger.
Yeah.
Once he gets on that injury report,
It's
that means
official.
he's destined for
Official.
Yeah.
He's active. Pretty much.
It's official.
Yeah.
Because guess what? That's alerting the bettors. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Big NBA.
So yeah,
Facebook official. He's on the injury report.
we're gonna talk about if his presence is enough to make the Celtics,
Even better.
to top them, to put them at the top of the Eastern Conference. They're only at number 2 sitting right now. I mean, so there's
Only?
not. Oh, that's what I'm saying. So they only got one other place to jump. And not only will it make them contenders, but will it make them overall?
And being number 2, you have to be a contender right now without Tatum.
Well, I'm talking about I look at the East a little differently now than I do with the West. I still think that the power resides in the West.
Oh, absolutely. But you only have to play one team from the West. You don't have to go through that gauntlet in the West.
Yeah, I know. They got to beat each other.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on that Detroit bandwagon right now.
Detroit looks good. They really do.
Like that Cade, man.
And I won't count out the Knicks.
Durden is the other one. Who's the other one?
Durden.
Yeah.
Big man.
What's up, Derek? Derek will be there in the building tomorrow, man. Make sure you get a lot of Derek Demers. Make sure you get a lot of pictures, man. And
not of yourself, man.
Keep
I thought he was going to be out of town when I talked to him.
He is.
Tomorrow.
He's going to be at the Celtics game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be at the Celtics game. So yeah, grab some great pictures, man. Keep the camera on, Jason.
And Derek, don't forget after the game, you got to stop by the port. Celebrate B-Max B-Day.
Yeah, you can come on down. We'll be there. We'll be there in full effect. So yeah, we'll start from the top. We'll pick it up with basically with the NFL. So as you know,
they played today.
Yes. There's a lot of things going on.
I'm relieved because that boy kills us every time he plays.
So come on, let's talk about him.
DJ Moore is out of the NFC North. Thank you, Lord.
So yes, traded. And when I first heard it,
so was David Montgomery.
Yes. And so is your running backs.
See that you don't even need someone to get them to argue. They argue amongst themselves.
He was just gonna scale right over David Montgomery.
Oh, he don't want to talk about that. That's a loss.
Hey, you know what? I'm happy.
But
I'm happy for him.
Oh, bullshit!
I'm happy for him.
No, I'm not happy.
He wants to be
if I'm a Lion fan, I'm not happy.
I'm happy for him. I appreciated what he did for us.
You ain't got no ring.
All right,
bullshit.
wait. All right, so hold on. Let's scale back right now. Let's scale back with the departure. What does that mean now? You go from a 2-headed monster to a 1-headed monster. Do you have a replacement in mind?
They're talking about number 6 for the Arizona Cardinals.
DeMarcado?
No. He got hurt last year.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the one
The
who
young
played
dude,
for
he
Pittsburgh.
said,
No, the one who used to play for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, with the hair.
Aaron.
With the hair.
Yeah. James. James something.
Yeah, they were talking about him.
Connor.
Connor, yes.
Connor.
Okay, so they want him. His problem is
He's
a free agent. So
and you know who else they're talking about? They're talking about the boy that's right down in Houston. What's his face? What's his name? Chubb. Yeah,
he's always hurt though.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be the main.
Well, Connor has been hurt the last 2 years.
I know.
Not too far. I mean,
I think there's somebody who can come in and get 600 to 800 yards. Obviously, he's not going to be Montgomery, but when you can spell that other
Just
nightmare of a
back.
back you had back there, bro, it's
And
all they want.
And both of them are power backs.
Yeah.
So now you go from a two-headed beast to a one and unknown.
That's all right.
One in geriatrics.
But that one we have he's a tough.
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. Well, yes. You might
top 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'd
you-
like to get
you-
it,
will the workload be too much?
No, I think that they have some. They probably have a short list of backs in mind that can not replace Montgomery, but can spell Gibbs.
Yeah.
My thing was
third or fourth round
when
draft.
Gibbs went out, there was no fall off.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Mhm.
You're right.
No
There
fall
wasn't.
off.
Actually,
Except maybe in the passing game.
it wasn't a fall off. It was just as good.
You had to be
Not as
yeah.
as better, but it's just
Couldn't relax.
Montgomery was the more powerful back. And I'm not saying Gibbs wasn't a bruiser because he is.
But
Montgomery,
I'd rather
it
Monty.
was a switch of speeds, like somebody who would just run by you as opposed to somebody running over you. But Montgomery can run by you too. That was that was the crazy
bigger and
part.
stronger, but
Yeah,
still-
yeah. It was just like, damn, like you approach tackling him different.
Yeah.
But rumor had it they had this conversation with Montgomery and told him his plans because he asked for a meeting and he said, "I don't want to be in a 2-back offense. I want to be a featured back somewhere."
And let me reiterate what I said. I was joking when I said I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like Montgomery, like I'm sure as a Detroit fan, you want, you know what I'm saying, what's best for your player. If you can't keep him, you wish him the best on his way over. Yeah,
they traded him where they needed him.
Yeah.
A playoff team, he has a chance to be the lead back for a winning team
and-
on the other conference.
And
Houston
he
needs to figure out
he was
the
good in the
quarterback
locker room.
situation.
Yeah.
over
He was
there.
good in the locker room too.
Yeah.
They need to figure
I
out
think
their
that's why
line
they took care
situation.
of him.
Well, their
He
line
was good
situation too,
talent.
but at the same time, their
quarterback was
horrible.
horrible.
After his rookie year,
Yes,
we kind of gave it to him that he had hurt receivers, and now he looked terrible in this playoffs.
that playoff was awful.
Yeah,
The Patriots put it on him.
yeah.
They put it on him.
All right. In talking about the wide receiver,
DJ Moore.
Mr. Moore, yes. So a little relief from you two guys.
Oh, he was a lion killer, man.
He was
I hate to be the
underestimated.
devil's advocate here. Don't they have a few receivers like that already in Buffalo? Am I
No,
wrong by saying that?
no. They got
They
their
got
number one
the
was
burner and that's it.
their number one was
That's what I'm
Shakira.
saying, like DJ Moore is not a microcosm of what they already have in a receiver or two with Shakir, and I'm not saying that he's worse than them or better than. I'm just saying, wouldn't you want to go get someone like take
That's-
kick the tires with a Mike Evans? I'm not saying Moore's not a good receiver because obviously we know who he is. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you
But-
have a little bit.
Cost
Of,
but-
what he
but
did
where-
that they weren't willing to give up.
But where
So they settled.
Mike Evans is he's on the older end.
Yeah, but I'm not saying they sign him 5 years, 80 million. I'm saying for a year or two, you might want to kick the tires on a Mike Evans.
They can still grab a Mike Evans because he's a free agent.
Yeah, I don't think
That's what I'm saying. I would have went there first.
Yeah.
And they
I
can
would have
still
kicked the
draft
tires on
somebody.
that first. I'm just me. I'm just saying.
So it's so currently it's Brandon Cooks, Curtis Samuel,
Yeah.
Shakur.
And
Cool.
the young boy,
He's gonna be
the
Still
young
got
boy,
Coleman over there.
Coleman.
They're gonna figure out what they're gonna do with him.
he's a head case.
Yeah, he is a
I
head
think
case.
he
But
gets traded on draft
the
day.
report came out that the management said they're gonna give.
Oh, Miko
him
Hardman.
Yeah, he's washed.
Yeah.
He's washed.
If you have like that, where I think you would like, if you look at most teams, like, are we putting DJ Moore in your boys' realm?
No,
St. Brown, like,
No,
you know what I'm
not
saying?
even
Like,
close.
exactly.
He's
So
not,
do we not have like they have like 2 or 3 of the same guy over
He's
there
another
already?
reliable.
Am I wrong by saying it? Correct me.
but-
Yes,
Yeah, no.
we're trying to.
but my thing,
I'm saying you're looking at it wrong by not giving Moore enough credit.
DJ
He's
Moore,
better than just a supplemental.
DJ Moore is going to catch.
He's
He's
gonna
going
be
to
number
catch.
one
He's
on
going to
that
catch
team
that
as
long
is.
ball, not like the other guys, they're not guaranteed to
And
catch
he's
that
a
long
possession
ball.
receiver. He can catch possession and he can beat them.
Okay.
But they need depth. Look
Hey,
at
listen,
Josh Allen.
you're
did
getting
so
a
much.
little too stern with the
Oh,
way you're
come
bringing your
on,
point
man.
across. Don't
Come on,
get
man.
jacked up.
Derek, you've been in the gym.
Hey, hey, wait a minute.
Yo, get off the
Wait a
massage
minute.
chair and come handle this.
Wait a minute. Somebody got my back. I'm ready to jump on with him right now.
But I think you got to give DJ Moore the credit for the quality
No,
receiver
he is. I'm not saying that.
and he adds to there.
Okay. I look at it.
But I don't
For the
think they're
record,
done.
I look at it a little different. I would have went in another route, but I'm not saying that. I'm willing to eat my words on what I'm saying right now because I did it with the boxing match a month ago, and I was like, my God.
Just for what they gave up. They didn't give up a
They
first
didn't give up nothing,
Evans
really.
is going to cost them at least money.
Yeah.
And a commitment for
Well, Evans is a free agent, so they don't have
So-
to give up nothing.
So
except money.
we have
a lot more than what
we
you
have
did.
a ex receiver who was damn near crying when he got the standing ovation from Buffalo. He just got cut.
Oh yeah.
It could be a reunion over there. What do you think about
Mr.
that?
Diggs?
Diggs.
He comes with a basket though.
Yeah.
Oh, he had 85 catches and 4 touchdowns this year and over 1,000 yards.
Was he cut because of his on field or off the field?
It was off.
I think it's. I think it's a combination of the production, the age. It's all a little bit that's going into it. We talked about it earlier. 4 teams in 5 years.
Yeah.
4 kids in 5 years.
4 kids in 5 months. But no, I just think that the Patriots. There's a lot better. There's a lot more options out there.
No, there are. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying, but it's somebody that Josh Allen's familiar with.
Yeah.
But
remember, they didn't leave on good terms.
Yeah, but I guess they
didn't leave on good terms.
They didn't. But there's
if you
is
remember
it at the point of no return where they can't mend defense?
What up,
to try to win the
Chamet?
title?
What's up, Ralph? If you remember
What's up,
that
Ralph?
last playoff game,
I do.
in
I
the
do
snow,
remember. Yep.
him going up to him and
And
he never looked. He never looked up. He had the
Josh Allen.
yeah. He ignored him.
Even after. He never said
But how many people want to go through that again?
No, they don't. I'm just saying it's an option for them. Let's say it's at the witching hour and you still need a holder plug.
He can go sign anywhere, correct?
He's
Yeah,
burned
he
bridges.
can sign
I
anywhere.
can't see
Yeah.
him going back to anybody. He's burned the bridge.
I might. I think he'd be all right with KC.
Once Mahomes comes back.
Yeah.
Mahomes is going to be out for at least 3/4 of the year.
But
No, they're talking about Mahomes should be no more than a month from the last report I read.
Yeah,
They
he
said
was
no
just
more than a month.
ACL, right?
Yeah, they said no
It's
more
an
than a month.
ACL.
Yeah.
Nah,
I thought you got
it's
hurt
not a year.
15 or 16.
He
Not a
did-
year.
he
He
did
got
get
hurt. He
early
got
on
hurt.
in the season, but
He got hurt. I think in week 15.
Yeah, but now it's like 8 months to like a year for ACL injuries.
Yeah.
Like it's not what it used to be. Like you had a solid year 10 years ago, but now with
technology
and the improvement of the healthcare when it comes to knees and shit like that, no, he should be. They said no more than a month. They're penciling him in for week 1, to believe it or not.
So in the way of people getting released, I don't think there's really. He was one of them. Anyone else that really caught your eye of people getting released?
there was a couple of linemen, if I'm not mistaken.
I seen
some big name linemen.
So I mean, Jonathan Smith. He's a tight end.
But the other guy they really have plans for who's the big tight end they got over there?
Oh, that dude is huge.
They said, and he can catch the
Washington,
ball.
isn't
Washington,
it?
yeah,
Yes.
Washington.
He's huge.
He's like 6'15", like 300.
Yeah, he's freaking huge, bro.
Yeah, he's a big man. Let's
he's
see.
300 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's not slow.
Hey,
No.
and they throw screens to him, and you just watch him just roll,
mantle, just
roll
run-
the guys.
It's terrible.
I remember the first time laying eyes on him, and I was like, "Who the hell is that?" He was
Hell,
huge.
Washington.
So, Derek said lineman, Biadish.
Oh yeah.
Biadish. They gave him his walking papers.
Yeah.
Mekhi Becton
Yep. He just had 1 year over
with Chargers.
he might go back to, wasn't he with Philly for 1 year?
He just got let go from
Yeah, from the Chargers.
Yes.
But before that, he was.
Yes.
They need their short because they got some aging.
A big free agent is what's his face from Cincinnati, the
Oh, yes.
Hendrickson.
Yeah, they didn't tag him. So.
Nope.
I think he's going to have to wait to see
Well,
how Crosby fills out.
Literally,
That's the dominoes. Yeah, that's the dominoes.
Didn't Arizona cut Kyler Murray?
Yes.
Like, that was a big one.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
That
a
was
big.
an argument I had online with one of our
Yeah.
friends. I was like,
That's a big
they're going
hit.
to eat it, just like Russell Wilson, Denver did it. And the same thing's going to happen with Tua, and it's going to set records because they can't work out a trade. They want to clear that out. They're going to eat it.
Yeah, the Dolphins gonna have to eat Tua as well.
Huh?
They cut Tua too, right?
Not yet.
not
They didn't
yet.
do it
They're
yet.
still trying to trade him, but they're going to wait.
Yeah,
until
they're gonna wait
the
until-
last
yes.
minute and cut him.
Yeah. Nobody's
Somebody gives him a third or fourth. That's better than cutting him.
nobody's
Nobody's gonna
falling
take
for the
that
banana
contract
tailpipe.
with him.
You've got two things going on with them. You've got the concussion syndrome, and you've got that overinflated salary.
Yeah.
I thought that was the biggest mistake that they did in signing him. He had one good year, and they jumped it. They jumped it. They were
And
like,
that good year you had
And
Tyreek Hill
I
and
respect
what's
the
his face?
organization for still showing faith in him, but that was a dumb move. Like that concussion thing is serious, and then his play dropped off. That's kind of hard to combine both of those in there.
Who else did we have? Tag players.
Didn't the center for Baltimore is a free agent.
He's
He
a free
didn't-
agent,
he didn't
Linderbaum,
get
and
cut.
they're saying he's going to set the market.
Yeah,
He could get $25 million and upwards.
yeah, he's considered top three centers.
And young.
They didn't cut him, but they didn't franchise him.
No, they didn't.
Walker,
Yeah.
MVP.
Walker, yeah. Oh yeah.
They didn't franchise him, no nothing. They told him that he can go out there and see what the market's going to be. He's the Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. When's the last time we witnessed the Super Bowl MVP leave a team?
I personally think they're going to ante up, but Javonte Williams from the Cowboys kind of set the market with the contract he signed. What was it, last week or whatever? It was 8 for 24, but only the first 2 years are guaranteed.
Yeah.
So it's
He signed for
eight for
Wow.
3 years for 24.
Oh, I was
8
at 3.
million.
No,
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
I thought he
But it's only the first 2 years that are guaranteed.
And that's something me and Brian were talking
But
about.
what I understand, like it could go down to like only like a $2 million, $3 million cap hit if they, you know what I'm saying, with incentives and stuff like that. Like I don't know. I read it and it made no sense, but it did, but it didn't. I was like, okay. But I'm happy for him because the kid was floating around a little bit after the knee injury in Denver. He kind of got thrown to the wolves and was like, well, he can't do anything. And then he came back with a good year for Dallas. And not just because he's a Cowboy, because he's a football player. And I liked him when he first came out of school. I just don't like the Cowboys. I like players, and I'll give players their props, except for the Detroit Lions.
What do we think about was there anyone else that I'm missing before?
Well, the bonehead move my team in particular made last year, giving those two interior defensive linemen big money.
You said that way
Yep.
back.
Yep.
I remember that.
And I
Yep.
was like, that was stupid. They get Hargraves, and I said, there's a reason why they're free agents now. We're picking up somebody else's cast-offs. They lasted 1 year, and that's when I was asking Brian about how could people sign somebody for 3 years? I thought their money was guaranteed. He goes, no, only the first year is guaranteed. And he said, you got to look to see what's written in the contract. Allen and Hargraves both gone. We got rid of Aaron Jones.
Yep.
I'm hoping they get rid of Hawkinson because we were way over the salary cap. Now we just got under it, but we don't have any freedom to go out and get. I think we got $12 million.
Do you have anybody that can restructure?
I just want to get rid of Hawkinson. He's due $21 million this year.
You know what was another surprise for me that I think they cut him? I'm pretty sure it was Miami with Chubb. The
D lineman?
Yeah, the
Number
pass
2?
rusher. Yeah, I think he's going to be a hot commodity out there because he's
Chubb was in Miami.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's going to be a proven pass rusher already. So I think he's going to.
If you don't demand big money, he could be a hot commodity.
So the for me the two top guys that were franchise would be obviously Pickens and then Breece Hall.
But is Pickens happy with
yeah.
him?
Well, we don't know. We haven't heard him talk.
I saw Dak support him. I saw CD Lamb support
him. Everybody's going to support him.
Yeah, I think they're
doing damage control.
No, I think they tagged them
to see what they can get.
To see what they can get and see what the market is.
Yes. So
and then they restructured them two contracts, freed up money, and then they're going to restructure more contracts to free up money. I think they're playing kind of like chess wise to see is it going to help to keep them and we can still improve our defense, because if they can't improve that defense, I'm not a fan of keeping.
Don't let it drag on like the pasta.
No, I don't think it's going to drag. I think Jerry is. I think more people are in Jerry's ear and be like, listen, you can't turn it into the Michael Parsons fiasco.
They say the top 10 free agents available are Trey Hendrickson, Tyler Linderbaum, Jalen Phillips, which is the edge rusher from Miami,
So
Alec Pierce, Rasheed Walker, Odefe Owe.
Wait a minute,
Rasheed Walker is offensive tackle.
Oh, I wasn't familiar.
Odefe Owe, Brandon Smith, offensive tackle, John Franklin Myers, a D lineman, Alante Taylor, cornerback, and Quay Walker, linebacker.
I was surprised.
So let's bring up a name that we haven't even said it. Nobody's even probably thinking about. You know who I'm talking about? He's a wide receiver. Where's Ayuk gonna end up?
Oh, Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, you know what?
Let's see his medicals too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody needs to check his dome. He's a head case. Like he just all of a sudden, like I don't want to play for
younger
these dudes
version
anymore.
of Diggs.
They were literally 2 games from the Super Bowl, and had a legit chance of playing a home Super Bowl game, and and they overcame a bunch more injuries again throughout the season and played well, far exceeding a lot of people's expectations. Yes, they had that easy ass schedule. So if I'm going to say it about the Patriots, I'm going to say it about the Niners. They did have an easy ass schedule. So barring their own conference, because that was murderous row with the Rams and obviously the
Seahawks
champs and the Seahawks. So, but it's interesting because if he's the Brandon Ayuk of old, he's adding value to teams. Any team, I should say, right or wrong.
Yeah.
And then didn't another big thing, a trade. KC traded their corner to the Rams.
I was waiting for this topic. I was saying in that division, and they did it because they couldn't slow down the young dude for Seattle.
Yeah.
So they're thinking they got a shutdown corner. Why gamble on the draft, hoping somebody develots? They got somebody
they already had a good
one of the
defense.
best
McDuffie.
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 They already had a good. The Rams already had a good defense.
Yeah.
But to slow down that kid, good luck.
Well, at least they went with a veteran that has a better chance.
No, listen, I'm not mad at their move.
With that
So-
pass rush.
So I found something interesting with the Rams. They've listed their since 2017 their first round picks, which they have almost none.
They got rid of them.
2017 traded the Titans. 2018 traded the Patriots. 2019 traded the Falcons. 2020 traded to the Jaguars. 21 traded to Jaguars. 22 traded to Lions. 23 traded to the Lions. Who was those 2 years that you got?
Stafford.
We got Gibbs and
St. Brown?
No. Oh no, St. Brown was a 4th round pick.
Linebacker, the same year as Gibbs.
Yeah, Campbell.
Oh yeah.
So back-to-back years.
4th round pick.
Was an animal.
I'm noticing. I'm noticing a pattern.
He's okay.
So for back-to-back years, they did business with the Jaguars. Then back-to-back years, they did it with the Lions. 2024, they kept their own.
And we got the quarterback.
2025 to the Falcons. Now 2026 to the Chiefs. One number one pick in 10 years.
And they're still doing
And that was on Curse.
And they were a game away from the
and they're still doing what they're doing.
They go for the proven commodity rather than gamble on the effort. They've been in win now mode since that trade.
So since the
Once they
Lions.
got that Stafford deal, they were like, we don't know how many healthy years we got left.
It's only worked one time for them in 10 years.
They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
One
they got
in
Stafford.
10 years.
But they stayed competitive.
Yes, true.
So they have a sort of a blueprint of what they wanted to do
in that division with San Fran.
Yeah.
And
now Seattle.
Yeah, now Seattle, yeah.
And you want to know the sad thing? Still
What up,
yet
fool?
when teams go there, they still are considered
Joe, what up, brother?
They are still considered a road
Who we always late.
a road team.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't I it's wild when we went there 2 years ago and they said they were, being in LA, you watch the local news and they were pumping in crowd noise as if they were the road team.
That's crazy.
I couldn't believe that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they said that because let's face it, California has a heavy contingent of Cowboys fans.
They do.
A lot of the Mexicans.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
That's
A
why
lot
they
of the
go up there every
Mexicans.
year for camp.
Yes. a lot of the Mexicans out there, and just I mean, they Dallas just has a big following.
It's like an hour flight for them, if that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
B, they have a big following.
And they said that they were expecting a 65-35 split in the favor of the Cowboys. And it was. When we got there, we were looking all around. Like when we scored, we were like, wait a second. They weren't lying. They were right, you know? But yeah, I found that interesting when I looked at their draft picks and I seen, 10 consecutive years. Just one time they kept their first round pick.
Crazy.
That's
I didn't
wild.
know that. That's a gem for information, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I mean, if you're having success for it, so be it.
Well, you just said they've only had one successful year at it because
Yeah.
they won the Super Bowl.
Well,
but
like you
still,
said, they've been competitive.
though. I like that.
You think about it, right? Out of those 10 years, they've made the NFC Finals 3 years.
I take them odds.
3 years, so 3 out of 10, they were right on the doorstep with 1 year winning it.
It's compared to
And they're not going in debt doing it. They're going for some high-profile people. They use them while they're serviceable,
You know
and then
what-
they get rid of them.
compared to our bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Jalen Ramsey,
You know what was crazy? So the year that they won, they had Aaron Donald. You remember they traded for Ramsey
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be in the doldrums for years,
Yeah, me too.
and it wasn't that way.
You replace the talent.
Yes.
You gave away all your future picks for the here and now. They
But,
got that one Super Bowl.
I found that very interesting to see how they go about business in the way of.
When's the last time we had a repeat champ? So you're rolling the dice on staying healthy. Your moves or whatever, your trades, signing the free agents, panning out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're rolling the dice. It's a dog eat dog world out there. It's
I
tough
give
to
a lot of
repeat.
credit to their general manager because that takes a lot of ball.
Oh, yeah.
These
Yeah,
high interest,
yeah.
high gambles, but they're paying off.
And especially if it doesn't work, because they'll be the first to look
Yep.
at it and be like,
Yep.
We're not on that yet, Jeffrey.
It's on the chopping block.
Unless you want to call in, don't ask questions like that. till we're on.
So the trade terms, these are for Trent McDuffie. This was the trade. The Rams get obviously McDuffie. The Chiefs get the 29th overall pick, 2026 5th and 6th round picks, and the 2027 3rd round pick.
And financial relief. Because instead of paying him a top 3 cornerback salary next year, they can invest into other areas they need. But
Who do they have to replace him? Are they looking towards the draft to replace him? And
they
what
said
are
they got
doing?
another cornerback that's going to become the lead cornerback that played last year, and they have to get another cornerback probably in the draft.
Okay.
So they get the 29th pick.
They got 2 picks. One of those will be for a cornerback.
The cornerback,
If somebody's there good at that time.
there's some decent cornerbacks in there.
Yeah, there is some
Oh, in the
decent
draft.
cornerbacks. The only thing that's shitty this year is the
Quarterbacks. Yeah. It's a big question mark.
and we all could be wrong. This could be you can look back on this draft in 5 years and be like, damn, that was a
I
good
think a lot
quarterback
of free
draft.
agent
We all did.
quarterbacks are going to get paid better than usual because there's
Yeah.
no alternative.
Well, I think Malik Willis is going to
Yes.
set that bar.
Well, let's
Him and
let's
then Kyler Murray.
He's
Let-
the
let-
number
let-
one guy out.
let's talk about about quarterbacks changing because the Super Bowl champion quarterback.
Hey, just getting over that open.
Well, no.
Yo.
But we look at quarterbacks differently. Right?
Bring it down.
Let's
Bring it down.
go.
It's all right.
Let's go.
We look at quarterbacks differently now because
Didn't you give me shit when Stafford won it?
there are quarterbacks now. Now we're looking at quarterbacks differently now because
Take back my happy birthday.
everybody thought that okay, you have to be in a system for X amount of time, and he just made the
Go to the right
transition.
system.
He made the transition, but quarterbacks are looked at differently now. So the guys that are coming up, aka Malik Willis, right? They looked at how he performed.
Yep.
They looked at how he performed during the
Mac
regular
Jones.
season.
Well,
Yes.
But he's under control.
Well, we can
Mac Jones.
Look at Love played 10 games and got a $50+ million. They
I know.
signed him. Like,
I
you know what I'm
know.
saying? So it was even before they get.
Everybody
I know
wants
it's a
to
little
have
off
a
topic
franchise.
about anteing up, but you can these quarterbacks I think they're interchangeable. I think the quarterback position might take a hit from that.
So do you think
State-wise.
so you think Daniel Jones was a smart move by Indian to tag him?
Yeah, because they don't have
Because
a
when
backup
you
plan.
gotta have a backup plan.
You got to back. See,
So they
here's
hold
my
on to
thing
him for
though.
now.
I obviously it's
To prove me.
to prove me, but at the same time, is Jonathan Taylor going to have that season again? Because that was the train that made Indy move forward. In my eyes, Jonathan Taylor was killing it the first like 10 weeks of the season.
Oh, yeah.
So
he was MVP,
right?
He was MVP the first 10 weeks.
Yeah.
So conversely, we can flip it back a year, right? We can go back to, we can look at how that panned out, and conversely, how it was last year for Philadelphia with Barkley and Hurts.
Absolutely.
Now look at him this year. Look how it worked out. You went from hero to zero. Both of them.
Both of them.
I put a lot of that on the offensive coordinator. Didn't know what he was doing because the wide receivers didn't have a good year. The running backs, the quarterbacks.
Their offensive line wasn't the same.
Yo, you took a shot out of my mouth. What's his face was hurt.
Johnson was hurt.
Lane Johnson was hurt. And when they have Lane Johnson starts games in like the last 5 years, their record is like 750.
And their center, Dickinson.
Yeah, he was hurt too.
That's a big chunk to have those two not there every day.
Lane Johnson is going to be considered one of the all-time greats once it's over and said and done with.
Yes.
The boys are animal.
Yeah.
Right after Panay.
Yeah.
Thanks, fool.
What do you mean we? It's only you. You're the only one that's going to give him a hug.
So yeah, I mean,
yes,
here
we go.
we look at it, the landscape.
Some people ain't gonna get that.
Yeah,
the landscape of the NFL changes. You know, like I just gave the example with Barkley and Hurts. Last year, Barkley ran wild. This year, he couldn't run to save his life this year.
Nope.
He was getting caught in the backfield, and
he's explosive.
Yes,
because that line wasn't that.
And then ultimately,
that line wasn't
the same.
And then ultimately, listen, if you're not, we all know if you're not ahead of the sticks, and you're behind the sticks, it's easy to game plan against.
Yeah.
It's very simple. Football, with all the intricate stuff that goes on, the game is won and lost in the trenches. That still holds true today.
Yes.
So and they had good receivers.
They did.
Oh yeah.
You got that one prima donna receiver. Now, AJ Brown he's a really good receiver, but you bring it down when I haven't got the ball. Well, nobody's doing good in the offense. It's not just you. Your quarterback's not doing well.
Hasn't gotten the ball, but I don't hear him.
Your all-pro running back has had a subpar year. Like everybody was the whole offense.
But was he wrong?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. But usually that's
wrong?
In-house.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
But they got rid of the offensive coordinator, one and done.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle it. He didn't know what to do with that same talent. It was the same talent they had the year before when they win the Super Bowl.
With some football, did Eberflus really sign with San Fran? I read that today. I don't know how. Thank you.
I didn't know how true it was. I didn't know how true it was.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it from a credible source.
Me either. That's what I said. That's why I wanted to know if it was true.
I didn't see it from a credible
source. What's your boy rambling on about?
Who's Berkeley? I know. It's him.
Berkeley College?
When you brought up
was he singing or dancing?
I don't know if they got him rated as the #1 free agent quarterback, but with Kyler Murray only costing somebody $1.6 million, go with the? I'm hoping my team's all rumored to get. I love that move, even though all the knocks on.
You got Pittsburgh in the fold too.
Yes, but I'm just saying I would love to have Kyler Murray to compete with 1.6.
But I know who you're getting though. I heard talks. Your quarterback is going to be Aaron Rodgers.
I wouldn't even be able to root for him.
But listen, with 1.6, right? He can be someone's insurance policy.
Hell
yeah, and that's why I like him going to Minnesota.
But you know something? As an insurance policy, that opens it up to a larger field.
It's crazy because if I was Houston, I would go sign him. He's a Texas kid.
Yeah.
If I was the Texans, I'd be like, hey, you want to come back home? Just for insurance policy because what's his CJ Stroud is
he needs to be pushed. And Davis Mills was playing better than him this year.
Yeah.
They were rolling. He won all his games.
I think he won. I think he lost one.
I still can't get that playoff game with the Patriots.
Oh God! Let's not even talk.
I cannot get that out of my mind.
What do you have, 5 interceptions?
Yes.
No, 3 interceptions, 2 lost fumbles. I think.
So,
I know we had 5 turnovers.
So do you blame that on him or do you blame that on the line?
Both. Because some of you see some of the passes he threw though.
They're still trading offensive. I don't get it.
Bro, you're taught at a young age as a quarterback, live to fight another down. That means take the sack. Take the sack.
I mean, some
especially with a defense like that,
some
they
of
had
the
a
things
top
that he
3
was
defense.
was getting like almost getting tackled than just heaving the ball
Just let it go.
Saying.
in bad weather.
Fool, you hurt my
In
feelings,
bad
bro.
weather.
If his coach didn't tell him, and I find it hard to believe, like, listen, with our defense, we can take a couple of
Take the
punts
sack.
or
Yeah.
a sack, and if we have to punt, a punt is better than you throwing an interception and then just heaving it up for grabs.
Yeah.
That's some Pop Warner shit.
Yeah. It with what you said, Steve, I agree, but it opens up the pot of other teams,
Right.
It does.
because it's high
risk,
low reward,
risk,
high
high
risk.
reward.
I
But
said
the
it back.
question
Yeah.
I wanted to get to, but we got off topic.
Yeah.
With that 1.6 million for any team, or the attraction of Malik Willis, who's younger and showed potential, but he hasn't done it as a starter.
But you're gonna
Which
have-
one's more attractive? Which one would you take first?
I'm taking Kyler Murray.
I'm taking Malik.
Well,
Willis.
it depends on the situation too. If you have money to
It's on the
spend,
system they're playing in too.
well, the situation, the money to spend, what the system, yeah, I get all that. But if
For me, I would probably lean towards Willis because things been hurt so much.
Yeah.
Murray's been
1.6.
hurt so much.
Willis ain't signing for less than 30 million.
Oh no, I know.
Depends
that,
on the
but-
cap space. If you
but why spend it if you got somebody comparable?
well, but
Get a whole nother need.
let's talk about it. The last 3 years, what has his availability been?
slim.
What's
Are we
his
talking about
desire
Murray?
to want to play in Arizona with that team?
Murray's been hurt the
He's
last
had
3
three
years.
coaches and 5 years.
Oh, he's
But-
so damn tiny.
But he got
This
all
is
that.
what I'm saying.
And
Malik Willis
and he likes
is
to get out
compact.
of the pocket.
Durable.
But
Yeah.
he
Compact.
has a ready-made offense. The
And he's
same
big-
thing that
he's
made
bigger.
Sam Darnold look
He is
good, but
bigger.
made
Yes.
Murray look
Yeah.
better.
So I mean, I might be a little shell shocked with Murray because of his history
Yeah,
of injury.
And he's-
Malik Willis
he's
is
little.
built.
he is.
He's
tiny.
built.
He's
But
little.
he's still a proven quarterback. And for 1.6, it's hard to pass that up,
Yeah.
especially when you're comparing it to McCarthy. Look at what I'm looking at. McCarthy's got another year left on his rookie contract. I heard they're secretly already shopping McCarthy, but they're trying to keep it low key.
How?
There's no interest in it.
You keep that.
How?
low key.
This-
They're trying to
Because-
sell potential to somebody like
Yeah.
maybe Jim Harbaugh would jump off the.
What? He'd be like, yeah, that was in college, bro.
Yeah. Different system.
Both Harbaugh brothers got a bona fide quarterback.
So
Mhm.
JJ McCarthy traded.
Over Dot
Oh,
or Hebert. I don't see either
No,
happening. Not
but-
even close.
He might bring him in or something like that.
I
Not
just-
to be a starter.
Wishful thinking's a mup.
I just see it as
He just wants to get rid of McCarthy.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
know.
I'm done with him.
hey, you're gonna get rid of
I
McCarthy.
didn't want him in the first place.
You're gonna,
Yeah.
hey, Aaron Rodgers is following the footsteps of Brett Favre. Brett Favre played in Minnesota.
Stop trying to get Aaron Rodgers.
You
I'm
would
just
really,
telling
you
you.
would really be done with your
He
team?
played in New York too.
It's hard
and-
enough
and-
having to root for McCarthy, but I can't root for a division rival that I hated all those years.
He's going to. He's going.
Not to Minnesota.
Yes.
He's going to stay in Pittsburgh because McCarthy's there.
well, you know what?
How you
He's
think?
gonna play
How
the
you
game
think?
like he
How
does
you
every
think us
year.
Cowboy fans felt when seeing DeMarco Murray with a freaking Eagles uniform?
Yeah.
And do good.
and do well.
Yeah.
Did he win a Super Bowl with them?
No,
No. He
No.
did that well.
He led the league in rushing though with them.
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, well, he
Minnesota's
came off
offense
the
is way
Russian
down.
title
My,
with the
my
Cowboys.
last memory of DeMarco Murray for the Cowboys was the catch non-catch game when he's running through an alley this big and
And
the
fumble.
defensive lineman sticks his hand out
And
and
fumble.
strips the
Yep.
ball away from him, bro. If he would have just put the ball to the outside, that never would have happened, bro.
Yeah.
That's one. Everybody always talks about the catch non-catch.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, there
even
was
bigger.
underlying things, but you know something. A lot of people don't realize when the catch happened, it was the beginning of the fourth quarter. They had multiple chances, and they
Yeah.
But
just didn't.
but if that offensive lineman would have held his block for a half a second more, that don't happen either.
What?
That fumble.
If you just put the ball to the outside,
Yeah.
You hear what I said?
Yeah, I know what you said, but I'm just trying to.
he's just
up.
trying to be a shit.
Keep
stirrer.
going. Shut up.
All right, so listen.
I don't even
Tell
never
me
even won a
shut
Super
up.
Bowl.
So
Shut up.
listen. Let's tickle.
Yeah, that Super Bowl was the Blizzard of '78.
Let's tickle the New England Patriots fans' taste buds.
Huh.
All right, for all you New England Patriots fans out there,
We're talking to you, fool.
what do
He
you
is now an
think?
Eagle fan. Leave him alone.
What do you think? What would be your move? Let's say we're GMs, right? We're all GMs here for the Patriots, right? We're the front office, and you, the people out there who are watching, listening. What would you do to improve their stock, knowing full well that you've let Steph
Yeah,
Diggs
they
is
got
gone?
56 million.
You got a lot of million. I mean, you got a lot of money.
Diggs is gone. What would you do? What would be?
I go
First of all,
I go kick the tires on Tampa.
well, listen. So first of all, we're not going. We're adjusting the line.
That's what
That would be the number one thing.
gotta
You can
protect
you
your
can go
biggest
out and
investment.
you can go out and get all the wide receivers you want, but if he didn't have time to pass, it
Right.
does you no good.
And last year's number one offensive lineman struggled, so you need he needs help.
Well, listen. He's a rookie.
I know.
I can
He just needs
almost.
help.
He just needs help. He just
Yeah.
needs.
Yeah.
He needs
There's
time.
a guy right next to him.
He needs time, but you know
The
what?
guy that was right next to him was a rookie too.
Listen, they were
Yeah,
both
but
rookies.
maybe he
But
switches
listen,
to the left side.
but listen, you know when you say you need time, you don't get time when you're a number one pick.
Yeah, you know.
The expectations are already there.
And he's showing flashes.
So he's had his bad moment. So he has to be absolutely better from there because unfortunately it was on the biggest stage where they seen where.
Wishful thinking, Joe.
Yeah.
So to me, it's I'm solidifying that offensive line. That's my first.
Yes. Yes.
That's my very first thing.
Yep.
But my 1B thing is I have to go get a dog for a receiver.
Yeah, you got to get an alpha.
You have to get out because their backfield is pretty good. If
Yep.
Stevenson and
Henderson.
Yeah, that's
They
perfect.
got
They're
three needs.
perfect.
Those two,
Yes.
and they need an edge rusher. They got 56 million without cutting anybody else right now.
Yep.
Just getting rid of Diggs. I'm sure there's one or two other people to
Yeah.
get it up to
Oh,
70
yeah.
million.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
Get yourself an edge
They
rusher.
are-
Get yourself
they-
an offensive
they
lineman,
find-
get a
they-
receiver in a draft.
They find themselves in the enviable position again of not having to worry about the most crucial position in football, quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
So you can go out and you can fix other things,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Those
So
three are big
you
needs.
you address those now. So when next year comes up and all of a sudden you're like, oh, if he has another year like that, his stock is just gonna go. He'll be the
He'll go
number one
high.
quarterback
Yeah.
getting paid. So now you have to go out and address those things before you get to him, and then deal with it as it comes along. If you got those pieces in places,
Mike Evans.
Then you go there.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's a Steeler guy.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know he's
That's on the wish
We're
list.
talking
That's
about the
wishful-
Patriots
that's
right
wishful
now.
thinking.
Trying to
Yeah,
sneak
so
your team in there.
I wasn't saying it was a necessarily a 100% bad thing, but it just seems weird with him and DJ Metcalf in the same. I mean, I get. Does Pittsburgh even have the money for that though? Pittsburgh is kind of
Yes, they
do?
spent all their money last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the crazy part about it is they were the oldest team in the league.
Who?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, their quarterback was 48.
They were the oldest team in the league.
He'll be a
And
Minnesota
by-
next
by-
year.
by age.
Tell us why you wouldn't have let go of Diggs. Please let us know, Joe.
Apparently, you didn't watch him play.
He had a Super Bowl. He had a good year. He stayed healthy.
Oh,
He
he's
had
talking
a good
about the
Yeah,
talking about the
Diggs.
other Diggs.
Yeah, the Diggs we were just talking about.
Oh, okay.
He was thinking cowboy dig.
Yeah, I was talking about
I'm sorry,
his brother.
because you didn't read the comment yet.
Yeah.
You know why that.
But yeah, so Diggs, we talked about it earlier. We touched upon it. 4 teams, 5 years, 32 years old.
1 year removed from a major injury.
Yes.
Can't see
And
the comment, Brian.
and he's like
Just a face.
what do we got here?
Just a face.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
It's just a smiley face.
I'm sorry.
Um,
We had commented. I couldn't see it though.
So yeah, I mean, I think we touched upon it. Some of the reasons. 4 teams in 5 years, 32 years old. And
Yo, for the
Didn't
people that are
inflate his
listening, call in.
the inflated salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, if you want to be, yeah, he had 1,000 yards. What did he have? A barely over 1,000.
With all those injuries.
1,036 yards, I think maybe. I know it was barely over 1,000 yards, but he's not the Diggs that we witnessed in
Minnesota, or Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Even
He was a deep threat back then.
Yeah.
He is at this time and age. He is now a possession receiver.
Mhm.
He's a guy that's going to get you.
He's gonna run the wax.
He's gonna
and the-
he's gonna
and
get
the
you the
digs
7
and
or
all them
8
other
that you
shits,
need
the
for a
slants.
first down, as opposed to the 28 that he used to be known for 4 or 5 years.
Huh?
So Father Time is still undefeated. It's just one of those
And
things.
the baggage he brings off the field is not making it easy because all those chronological, the age, he's not a number one no more. His talent level is going down, but his off the field shenanigans are still a major concern.
And they keep
I'm
coming.
gonna take that whole package.
And they keep coming.
Listen, Joe, I agree with you. He wasn't bad, but with all
There's
the
other
baggage
options.
that comes with him, he's not worth it.
It's a simple, Joe.
He's got that cake
It's
coming
it's
up and
it's
choking the house.
it's this simple.
Yeah, put a cook
The
on
chef.
there.
The chef.
It's just simple. There's better options out there.
There are
Mhm.
better, younger,
Younger,
Yep.
better.
Probably
Less
quicker.
expensive.
Got less,
Okay.
more tread on the tires.
Yeah. You just got to look at it for what it is. You know, you look at his numbers. You know, and you say, "Oh, he had 1,000 yards." 1,000 yards
In
for wide
17
receiver?
games is not hard.
No. You know,
I had
1,000 yards.
a number two that got 1,000 yards.
I had,
You know what the bullshit.
It's just you, the truth.
Well, we had our number 1A who was out 4 games, and he still got 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're playing an extra game to boot, and we are in a passing league. So I don't think the 1,000-yard benchmark for either running backs or wide receivers is really much to say.
That meant a lot when there was a 14, even 16 game schedule, but then
back in '78.
when I was coming home
when Steve was in junior high.
It's the last week of the season, week 14.
And listen, back in '78, he was in middle school, and I guarantee you, he still walks as fast, if not faster.
Because I was always late, man. I was leaving the house late.
I took a walk with this man the other day. Never again.
Well, that's the walk when you walk the dog. That's the code.
When it started going to Keith and all that. You had to be there by 8:15. I'm leaving the house at 8:03.
And getting there.
Stopping in West Lawn to pick up Kippy.
And then getting there at 8:08. Deep.
Sean was with me.
So yeah, I mean, if you're a Patriots fan, I think you honestly gotta take care of that line. I mean, we seen the preview of what it looked like in the Super Bowl.
And not for nothing, the guy was a rookie, and he faced some tough pressures on that edge.
Who?
The kid from the Patriots.
Oh,
and
what's it?
Houston's D line,
Allen?
whichever,
What's his name?
either or.
Listen, for the most part of the season, he held up. He did
So-
an okay job.
So I'll push back against that. So when we talked about the Super Bowl, I brought it up.
No, you called it.
So during the course of the year, he still was the most sacked quarterback.
He was absolutely, but that's just
So-
not on one lineman. That's on the line.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but I'm saying they need to go out there and get multiple.
They need to solidify their line. Absolutely,
Multiple lines.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Do what the Chiefs did. We watched the Chiefs get embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
They went out, they fixed it the next year, right?
They did.
And they came back.
But when they got embarrassed, both of their starting tackles were out.
Yeah. And here's the thing
And the quarterback had
with
a
the
run.
kid from the Patriots. That a couple of times he was confused. And that's kind of what you want to do with a rookie lineman. You line up someplace, you send that stunt, and he goes to pick up somebody, and it ends up being a mistaken double team, and you get that free edge rusher. It wasn't just like he got bowled over. One time he did, though. But it was just a lot of times he was confused. You could see he didn't know who to block. To me, that's a coaching thing. You know, you got to get ready for that. You got to look at the multiple defensive sets and all that other stuff.
And Seattle's
notorious for that.
Seattle, they were rushing with 4 linemen just about the whole game.
Yeah.
But they also sent that safety or defensive back blitz a few times too.
It confused them. You can see he was confused. And when you're a confused lineman and you're not sure who you're blocking, you know how they call the receivers with the alligator arms? Well, you have that shuffle of your feet where your feet get too close. You have no center of gravity and you have no base anymore. Because you're confused about, am I going to the left or am I going to the right? So you're stutter stepping, and you're dead in the water after that.
All right. We talked about release players. We talked about tag players. We talked about trade players. With the players, let's kind of look ahead to the players who've been released. Anticipation of players that may get traded. We know one is on the West Coast, is probably the biggest talk of them all. The guy that plays Raiders. There's a lot of teams that are in talks. I mean, your team, my team.
He put a tweet.
Eagles are in play.
He put a tweet out yesterday, the day before, with an eagle and a diamond.
Yeah.
Well,
that would be terrible. If that happens.
That's just stoking the flames.
Yeah, of course.
Listen, if I were in his position, I'd be trolling everybody like 50 Cent.
Hell yeah.
I'd be like, one day I wake up.
Bad comparison. 50 Cent's sick.
Well, no, but I'm saying my trolling game would be just like that. it would be like every day I'd wake
the first
up.
time he trolls everybody. You ain't got to reiterate it. I heard it the first time.
Every day I'd wake up.
Yeah,
I'd
you
have
got
a
a
new
Rudolph
theme
attitude today. You better chill out
with a new
skinny
theme.
boy.
But yeah, so he's gonna be one of the hottest commodities.
Nah, he is. Yeah, rightfully so though.
Yeah. He's earned the right.
Makes it the most is Trey Hendricks.
Well, yeah, he's got to sit and wait.
He's not going to get no offense.
He's got to sit and wait. He's second fiddle.
He's gone. Then he becomes
He's
the
also
hottest
like
defensive end.
4 or 5 years older, so
He's
that's
32,
you know.
Yeah,
Or he'll be 32 next year.
yeah. His market is all dependent upon the
He's
guy.
going to be a post June 1 sign. I'm telling you. I don't see anybody really because know you always have that week after there's like when free agency starts, it's like a crazy rush to sign everybody, and then there's a lull.
Everybody's got,
and then June 1st comes and there's another wave.
Everybody's got their A, B, C's,
Absolutely.
A1, A2, B. You know, everybody's got all their ducks in a row.
Absolutely.
It's just how it plays out.
Yeah.
And you just got to wait and see. I mean, I don't see anybody actively talking about him. Everything is the other guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's other guys too. We just said like Chubb.
Yes,
and the kid from
Phillips.
Phillips.
But this is the thing, right? So now there's a couple of things, right? You want to see who he's going to go to and if they're going to restructure his contract. He might set the market again.
Oh, Hendricks?
No, Crosby.
Oh yeah, he might.
He might reset the market.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know.
He's got 1 year left on his contract.
Yeah, so more than likely,
Renegotiate it before the trade.
part of his trade is probably going to be, listen, think about it, right? If you got 1 year left, you can save. You can save.
Let me ask you a question. What's the probability that he could stay right there in Vegas?
Could.
He don't want to.
Oh well, you know, I think
Money talks.
Money talks.
Listen,
I
there was a
think
guy
that-
in Cleveland that said, "I want out," until they made him the highest paid.
You know, so that's to me, that's still on the table.
But
Him
what-
staying in
but
Vegas.
what
He's
hurt-
already there.
But what hurts is what Vegas is asking for him too. They want 2 firsts and a
That
player.
was my next point. Like they want a boatload for him. Is a team really ready to give that up? Because
that tells me they don't want to get rid of him.
yeah.
Well, you just keep you fish. You see who's
Think
going
about
to take it, right?
Super Bowl time, they were saying that their relationship was done, and then they kind of like stepped back from it a little bit, saying that they could mend fences. He just didn't like the direction that they were going in. So like, but the end all to be all is getting paid. If you're the highest paid player in the league, how are you turning that contract down to stay where you're already at? Not many will, if any. So we'll see.
Yeah,
but some Raiders fans would come in.
We
chime
talked
in.
about John O. Smith.
They don't want to. There's no Raiders fans right now.
And then Fu made a good point.
That's what I was talking about. I was talking about Berto.
Fu made a good point. He's laughing at Barkley and Shaq arguing.
Okay.
Which one?
Wait. Who are you talking about right now? You talking about the real Barkley and Shaq? Or you talking about Kevin?
He's talking about I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, anything else before we switch over to anything else that is appealing to the eye in the NFL via release, tag, trade, potential?
Still a lot to be determined.
Yeah,
it's going to be an interesting
it's
time.
domino effect.
My team might trade Grenade. Somebody else, if they miss out on one of those 2 defensive ends, he might jump up there, depending on what his cost is compared to Chubb or
Grenade. He's good. Wasn't he good?
Yes, but Dallas Turner subbed in for him this year and had 8 sacks. He proved his worth, and he's a lot cheaper. And Grenade makes $20 million a year. So Minnesota's saying, I remember I told you we were way over the cap.
Yeah.
We got a luxury at defensive end now. They're not getting rid of Van Ginkel.
No.
So now they put the young guy in there, Dallas Turner, and they see what they can get. We can get a draft pick, a late first round or an early second round, and somebody's on the board. I think he'll get traded on draft night. If somebody's on the board in the second round they want.
I actually forgot about one person. Our kicker, Brandon Aubrey.
Oh, he wants $10 million.
Yeah, he's trying to reset his own the kicker market
10 million
by himself.
Enough to be the highest paid.
$7
by $1 million.
Was it $7 million?
By $1.5 million.
Yes, the highest paid is $6 million right now. So
by $1.5 million.
But not for nothing. The kid is he's
but they're
a
willing
weapon.
to make you the highest paid
So
kicker, and you're
so the Cowboys said, okay, well, you want to play like that? We're gonna put a second round tenure on you. Let's see who really wants you.
Well,
are you willing to give up a second round pick for him?
For a kicker.
Go ahead.
But he's dangerous though.
Go ahead.
How many 60-yard field goals did
He
he
had
have this
5 this year. He had a record.
And he's
Yeah.
accurate.
year? Yo, he's accurate like a mother.
Accurate and
He's
long
more
distance.
accurate from long distance than he is short distance.
Yes, I
in
know
my
you get
eyes.
nervous. Yeah, you get nervous.
Yeah.
It looks like
60
wait for that bend to come in.
Yeah, 60 yard, we're like, yeah, he got this.
Yeah.
35, you're like, oh, you're sweating.
But yeah, he's trying to reset the kicker market all by himself because there's like,
And
I mean, there are some good kickers out there, but
just imagine he was like a nobody a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He was a complete nobody.
Yes.
And Dallas took a chance on him.
yes. But they're saying they're basically saying, listen, they've got two ways of looking at it. We can put the tenure on you, and if somebody makes an offer, we can always match it. Or if we think it's too high, see you later. We'll take the second. That's huge.
Not a bad
No.
a game to play right there. I like it because you can still either way, you can either take the pick
Yeah.
or you can match it. You still have control of losing him or where he goes.
He's one of you game
you
for
hold
you
the
guys.
Absolutely. Nobody's a
No, I'm saying that.
okay, Einstein.
It's just simple. Once you get over the 50, he's almost automatic. So, fool, you watching this? These guys are doing the sign language over here. So yeah, is there anything else before we move on?
No, because I think we got another big topic that's going to take up some time when we get to basketball.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about the NBA, and as we all know, there is a wild card in place. And when I say wild card, when I say wild card, it is huge. So yeah. In case y'all didn't know, the commercial that we're gonna play is the comedy show. So just stay tuned. We're gonna put a short commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the NBA and the possible return of Jason Tatum. All right, keep it tuned, keep it locked right here. Straight to the point sports. All right, let's go.
Get ready for an unforgettable night in New Bedford this Friday, March 6th, 2026. 2 incredible events are happening on the same night, and you don't want to miss either one of them. First, it goes down at the Vault starting at 8 p.m. Join us for a night of laughter at the WNB1 Radio's comedy show with Philadelphia's headliner, 2 Ray Gordon, featuring the hilarious Shaquana Cochran, and hosted by Boston's own Chris Tabb. This comedy show promises to keep you rolling. Grab your friends and get your tickets for just $30 per person, tables of 4 for $120, or go big with VIP tables of 10 for $225, and enjoy the laughs. Tickets can be purchased at WNB1.com or contact Steve Lopes at 8602-098-358. Meanwhile, the party continues at Port Royal Bar and Cigar Lounge, located at 26 South Water Street in downtown New Bedford. It's the Pisces Birthday Bash kicking off at 10 p.m. Pisces celebrate with DJ Edward Blends and DJ B-Mags, spinning the best of 90s and 2000s soundtrack until 2 a.m. It's a party you don't want to miss, and there is no cover for this 21-plus event. Mark your calendars. Friday, March 6th, comedy night at the Vault and Pisces birthday celebration at Port Royal. 2 epic events, 1 amazing night. Choose your vibe or do both. It's going to be lit.
Yes, it's gonna be lit. So, in case y'all didn't know, tomorrow is the big day. We've got the comedy show happening first at the Vault, located in downtown New Bedford. We've got a bona fide headliner. Tell them about it, Steve. Tell them about the headliner we got tomorrow.
2 Ray Gordon. Never been to this area, but he's been all over the world with Samore, one of the queens of comedy. He's her feature entertainer everywhere he goes. He's going to put on a hell of a show tomorrow night. We're going to be very fortunate to have him in town. We got our girl Shaquana Cochran, who's coming down from Connecticut. Of course, we got Chris Tabb holding down the hosting job. It's going to be a hell of a show, man. You guys can do yourselves a favor. Come on out, get these laughs, top quality entertainment, celebrate B-Mag's 65th birthday.
65th.
This guy's he's trying to get funny. He's trying to put me. He's trying to put me in his category.
I want to see if people are listening.
B-Mag. Hey, B-Mag was in junior high in 78 too.
Yeah, no, not me. I wasn't there. I may be over the 50 range, but I'm not in the 60 range.
Well, for
Not yet.
65, you look damn good, brother.
Not there yet. Not there yet. And afterward, there will be an after party at where, Derek?
Port Royal. Come down and check it out.
Port Royal.
man.
Hey, and we've got we're gonna have an added feature. We're gonna have Shaq and Barkley spa fighting. In the back.
Loser got to buy a round.
Hey, where's Uncle Ray at? Bring them gloves. Where's Ray at? Where's Sucra?
Ray, man.
We need gloves.
I just hit him up. Told him to be
So yeah. Also, good luck. Good luck to Ray, man. He's got a podcast coming out.
Yeah, New England
and
boxing.
yes. I don't know if anyone's witnessed it, but he's put a post out there. He's got a nice cover art going, and he's got a lot of great guests on deck. So we'll be looking forward to support Ray and his future endeavors as
And we'll see him
new
tomorrow.
podcast. Yeah, he'll
He's
be in
going
the
to be
building.
out celebrating tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll be in the building. Come on down after the comedy show, Port Royal on South 2nd Street.
no, South Water Street. 26 South Water.
South Water. I'm sorry. South Water. You know something that's a shame for me too. I'm a South End kid. I should have that right. But yeah, it's on South.
You have what
Water.
right to freaking befuffle the damn address?
Yeah, South.
So you should
Water,
have that right.
South, yeah. I grew
No,
up.
you shouldn't.
I grew up in
65.
I grew up. Listen, I'm a South first.
Brain fog is
I'm a
real,
South
man.
first. I'm a South first kid. I should know all them streets down there. By now.
Especially if their name's South.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Come
So
on
you
down.
wore your San Fran gear too? Your South First kid? That's what all them South First, all my homies from South First was that SF.
No, that was way after my time.
But it was funny because we had the one I was really close with was my cousin, and he's a Cowboy fan. Well, he might not be a Cowboy fan anymore. But anyways, he wouldn't wear it. He wouldn't wear it. He would not wear it. It was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, no, that was a tad bit after
generation
my time.
after you.
Yeah, that was
Probably two because he's 65.
65. These guys got me
Back when he was sticking up for Ronnie.
at the ripe old age of 65.
That's your boy Steve, man.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, we're
Chris Grady.
What up,
We'll be
Chris?
doing-
Bro? What up, Chris?
Florida.
Yes. What's going on, Chris? So yeah, come on down tomorrow. Comedy show first. Doors open up at the Vault at 8. We'll be there probably to a little after 11, and then we move it down the street to Port Royal, and we do it big with the after party.
We've changed the subject.
Myself and DJ Edward Blends will be providing the soundtrack.
Ed Blends.
Yo, come check out Ed Blends, man. He's
come
back
check
from
out
Oklahoma.
Ed.
Back.
Ed's back, man. If you remember back in the day at the Elks, Ed was the main DJ over there, spinning the best.
For years.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
Come check him out
Check him
tomorrow
out,
night.
man. Check him out.
All right, so we need to dive over. We need to change sports, and the NBA season is in full effect. We've got one quarter of the season remaining, and it's getting interesting. A lot of butt cheeks are getting tight. A lot of people are, there's moves happening. The fakers and the real people are starting to separate, and there are some teams. There's a team that's making a lot of noise right now in the Eastern Conference. I don't know if y'all watched the game yesterday, but those Hornets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those Hornets. Double digits, 15 or more.
Ball is balling.
Yeah.
And the rookie Knipple.
Yes.
Knipple.
Should be
Rookie of the year.
Yeah,
Rookie of the year, without a
Oh,
doubt.
they all talked about.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Flag is not getting
that.
that.
Flag better not get that. Nipples had a bet.
Knipple is gonna get that.
Nipple. Nipple, because I'm drooling.
I don't know if y'all watched the game yesterday.
I did.
But listen, man, they put it on the Celtics yesterday.
They did.
And
From
if you
jump too.
Yes,
From jump.
If you watch the game and you, what I didn't like was at the end of the game, White Mamba was saying that, the old assistant coach of the Celtics knew all the plays. That means nothing. That means nothing. That meant nothing. He's like he was in their back. So what about the 5 other previous games where they blew teams out by 15 more?
You got to put the ball in.
They weren't in. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about them, they look like they're having so much fun.
Yeah.
They are having
So
much
I'm gonna tell
fun.
you
They're
something.
just
I'm gonna tell
natural
you who they
basketball
remind me.
because
They
they're playing.
remind me of what Detroit did last year around this time. Detroit made their push a little earlier.
Yeah.
It was a little right before the break. They started to put the league on notice. And they're doing that right now.
Like at 10 right now or something, right?
Yeah, they're
They
going to
might
get
get
in
to
there.
like 7 or 8.
They're
I
gonna
was
get
I was talking with Mikey Rocha, the Mikey Rocha that and one Mikey Rocha back in the day. We were talking about Ball. Yo, if Ball was out when and one came out, that dude would have been killing it.
Ridiculous.
Everybody like instead of
Spider
on him, yeah, everybody been talking about Ball.
Oh yeah,
and the dude made it. He's making it in NFL.
And he
I mean
finally
NBA.
stayed healthy.
Yeah.
He always got hurt, and then that derailed because he's the leader. He's the point guard. That shot he made off one foot yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was
that shit was nuts.
It made me wonder back to our team. Why did Kobe White get traded over there? Like, what is it a backup role? Because I think Kobe White has the potential to be a star.
He should be a star.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to get rid of Ball, but now he's caught fire.
Oh,
Maybe
God.
he got the message because I think they were trying to get rid of Ball. They said he was a
Hey, that lit a fire.
Yep. And now he's playing well. And they're like, ooh,
He's always played well.
And now
he's
they
just playing.
And now they got Kobe
really
off the bench.
Yeah.
So that just made them stronger.
Yeah,
they need just a little bit more depth. When that starting five comes out, all they got is Kobe. Well, no, they got the big guy the center that he's a rookie too. That played at Creighton.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but
I don't know what
he's
his name
played
is,
well
but I
too.
know
But
you're talking
he's
about.
a rookie and he's 7 foot. He's playing all right. So they got 7 guys deep. If they get another guy off the bench that can help out, they're not going to be bad. But 6 games in a row.
Winning by double digits, man. That's tough to do.
That's big.
People like Boston and somebody, they haven't played the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I said, there's teams that are making moves. You've got look at San Antonio. They didn't lose.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the East.
They didn't lose in the month of February.
Yeah.
They lost on the first day of March. They were undefeated in February. They picked up 4 games on OKC.
They've got a winning record against OKC. Has
3-1.
Yeah.
3-1.
That's
Great. Yeah.
3-1. So it looks like, there's no gimmies.
Yeah.
Especially in the way of the West, man. Them
You
teams
can't sleep on Denver.
They're right there.
Healthy.
It's
They need
this
Gordon
time.
back.
They need Gordon back,
another
yes.
young guy back.
Houston.
Yes.
Houston.
Gotta mention the Lakers because
I just, you know what, with Houston, they're just inconsistent.
they are inconsistent.
They're
You're
inconsistent.
right. But they have so much size.
Yes.
They have so much length.
Yeah.
You know
If they
something
didn't lose
in
Fred
a
VanVleet, they'd be a favorite.
in a 7-game series, I think that's going to be their downfall, is not having that point guard.
Yep.
Because the team's going to key on it.
That
Yeah.
general.
They're gonna
That
key on it.
general,
VanVleet
you-
could have been the key that runs that engine.
you
Man.
general.
They're going to key on it. I don't even look into the Lakers.
Obviously, you took the words on. What kind of world do you think where the Lakers are like a 5th, 6th, 7th best team in the West? That's crazy.
But you know something? I think the Lakers are probably going to be one and done.
They might be.
I think they're going to be
Look at
one
last
and done.
year.
Yeah, I think they're going to be one and done.
And I think people are going to sleep on Minnesota.
Oh well, every year they show up around playoffs.
And Edwards has proven so much to me this year, like being that guy. Like Jordan, he's getting the ball at the end.
Every
and
year,
he's still hitting the game winners.
every year, he's going to make it known that I'm that guy.
It just seems like he coasts during certain parts of the year, and then when it's time, he hits the switch, bro.
Yeah,
he gets to another level
And
where
Randall's
he's
playing well to help him out.
where he gets to a level where it's like nobody can really touch it. I'm talking about just by any god in the league, like nobody can touch it.
And
He
he's
goes
playing both ends.
Yeah.
People don't give him credit for his defense. He's playing defense too.
Me personally, everybody's gonna call me a hater, and I don't give a shit. I think the Lakers are better off without LeBron.
Yeah.
It's not being a hit. It's
true.
telling it like it.
Listen, the numbers
crazy.
the numbers don't lie. They play a lot slower with him, and the ball doesn't crack.
Yeah, and it seems to me like he balls to the wall on offense, and
Defense, he
is a liability on defense.
That sounds like Luca.
He literally, well,
Yeah,
not
you
as
got
two of them.
people.
Well, no, three people.
Chief?
No, three people
Who's
because
the
the other
third?
guy can't play defense either.
Who?
Austin
Reeves?
Reeves, he can't play
Yeah.
defense.
I really,
He can't play
to be
defense.
honest, B, that it make it, now that you said it, I've said that, but I wasn't even thinking about
He
it.
can't play defense.
He can't.
That's their downfall, right?
Yeah.
You've got three guys on the court who are
Yeah, and
liabilities.
then you add Marcus Smart into the fold, who still running around at his age,
But
trying
he-
to make
but he
everything
plays
to play
defense,
basketball.
though.
He plays, he plays defense. That's what I'm saying.
He plays defense, but you have those three. So it was to me, it wasn't more evident than when they played the Celtics. The Celtics shit on him.
Yeah. Did you see the little exchange with him and his coach the other day, Luca?
Oh yeah,
bad.
yes.
That what's his name? Had to get up and like stand in front of him.
Yes.
That was bad.
Yeah.
I had called it when they brought Ship Boy over to be a head coach. You go
Reddick.
from sipping wine. I don't even call his name.
JJ Reddick.
I don't.
I know what you. I know. I'm helping you out a little bit.
But especially that he's a dookie.
Especially when that rivalry game.
Well, you go from sipping on your podcast with your buddy LeBron with wine to being the coach. So it's another tailor-made position via LeBron, and
Yes.
you're not going to do anything with it. Like what has JJ Redick done that Darvin Ham didn't do?
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
And I think they probably respected Darvin Ham more because he was
Yeah.
a disciplinarian.
And Dalvin Ham went further.
Yeah.
He went further. But that's the LeBron effect. That was the LeBron effect. Like that was his guy, and he probably vouched for him. Like I said, the reports with Jeannie Buss where she said that she almost traded him, and she was advised not to. But the big thing with her was accountability. When things went south, he was always pointing fingers, and he was the key card for everything. Yes, he was the one. He was the first one to say, "Let's go get this guy." And then when it worked, it was like, "Okay, let's get rid of him and let's go get this guy." Like, "Oh, I screwed up." You know what I'm saying? I had a bad call.
Russell Westbrook was
That was the big thing with
one of
that
few,
was
one
the
of
big
many,
thing.
I should say.
That was she pointed out that way.
Yeah,
She
she
said
did.
she
Well,
said
that's why I said it.
yes.
Did.
She pointed that out. She said the Russell Westbrook. She's like, listen, he advocated for him, and then all of a sudden, when things were going sideways, everybody wanted to blame Westbrook when it wasn't his fault. The chemistry just wasn't there.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I loved about Westbrook though? The first time they played against each other, he refused to give him dap. I love that.
Yeah.
I
You did that with KD too.
Yep.
Yeah.
He refused to give him dap.
Sure, AD's not going to give him dap either.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, AD gave him
No, he
dap.
gave him dap.
AD
Yeah.
gave him love. Oh, AD
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
him
Gave
big
him a big
love.
hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did their little dap.
Yeah.
And they gave him a big hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
I
He's
just
the one that
Yeah.
was like, yeah, make that
He
move.
said, I was at dinner with my family. I didn't even know he was being traded.
Yeah, right.
Come on. But I think we're going too much into the whole LeBron thing. Let's go back to what we were talking about.
yeah, no, I put no. It's not being a hater. I gave you the content in those three guys not being able to play
They don't.
defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we can go a step further than that. We can look at the center and be like,
He's not motivated.
this guy's not motivated.
No.
He's not motivated.
He's motivated to change his hair color. Like he's motivated. To do.
So I just think it's a telling sign when you can't get guys to come and play with LeBron now.
Well, we've seen the center. We've seen him in the NBA Finals, and he got exposed.
Yeah.
Got exposed. Phoenix came out of the gate, and everybody thought they were going to win, and then he got exposed, and it was all due to their center. Not rebounding, not playing defense, just packing it up like the cheap building.
And you know what's crazy about this, right? Everybody was blaming the coach. Now we look back at it and we look at how he's playing. Was the coach wrong? No, he wasn't.
Hell no.
It's just that they were trending in that direction because they went to the finals.
Yeah.
It was easier to call the coach out
Yeah.
as opposed to put the player out. And look at him now, and he's like, "Oh,
and that Monty Williams went to Detroit and still had, so
wow,
kinda
yeah,
it made it look like it was true,
yeah,
but Detroit did him wrong. You're right,
yeah." But yeah, it's one of those things where hindsight's 50-50. You look back on it now, and you're like, "Yeah, we were probably right about that player." So I put no stock in LA. Like I said, they might be one and done. Because if you finish in that fifth spot, guess what? You are going to be playing a tough team. You got to be playing. You got to be playing. You got to get that 1 or 2 spot.
Houston.
You fall in the middle. You 5. That's a 5-6 matchup. That's not. You could be possibly playing somebody like a Minnesota.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't bode well.
Even without having the home court
Yeah.
advantage.
That doesn't bode too well for them.
Like they did to Denver last year.
Yep. So I don't put too much stock into them. Like I said, those three guys, they do not play.
Beat OKC too last year.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
Yeah, and won 7 games.
Yeah.
OKC's just starting to get healthy with SGA back, but now they got the Williams boy still not back. He tried to come back. He's back out again. They need him, and they need him while there's still time for him to get in rhythm.
This kind of reminds me of the whole Michael Jordan thing when he came and kicked the door open. Wembanyama is here, bro.
Yeah,
they're a tough matchup, no matter who
So
it is, bro.
so I just told you the 5-6 they would play Denver.
If Denver gets Watson,
Brutal. Brutal.
Even with Denver right now, you don't want them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they have depth, they're missing two big guys.
I know.
You know what everybody always talking about Jokic? He's slow, he's unathletic. He's got some fire in his belly, man. That mother jumper want to fight at every drop of a dime, man. He's got a little.
Well, Dort did him. Dort did him dirty, man. He stepped back and he put that leg out there.
Yeah, he did.
You know.
Yeah. But even before that, through the years, Joker's no slouch, man. He ain't no pushover. And you got them two UFC brothers, exactly. And they're always out on the sideline like this, like his guardians, his bodyguards. Like, just wait.
They stand up and they create an eclipse.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to remember, he's the baby brother.
I know.
That make him look small.
Hell yeah.
He's the baby brother.
Baby brother's the meal.
Yeah.
Meal
Yeah. 5 or 6. That's a death position.
You don't want that. You want that top 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, because after that you've got
to play in.
You got 5 and 6. You got Denver at 5, LA at 6. Then you got Phoenix, Golden State, Clippers.
Say, you got Golden State over there. And if Porzingis plays like
Curry comes back,
and then Curry comes back, they still have a decent team there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're gonna beat anybody. But they're gonna make something.
If Butler was still there, they'd be dangerous.
Yeah, especially you got to realize it's still dangerous because if Curry has one of them series where he can't miss, he makes things interesting. Yeah. He can shoot from 40 feet in with a high efficiency. So if he gets hot and Porzingis is that guy from 5 years ago, you still you got some experience. You go Horford coming off the bench, yeah. I just can't stand Draymond Green. I just want somebody to punch him in the face.
All right, so we need to talk about the whole Jason Tatum.
The elephant in the room.
Yes, we need to talk about Jason Tatum. All right, so reports have it all over. All the major news outlets are reporting.
Do we think it's too early?
So I look at it this way. All right, by all reports, it's a joint venture. He's been practicing now with the main team for 2.5 weeks.
I was gonna say about 2 weeks. Yeah,
2.5 weeks. So, rumor had it. This was long before this day came. Rumor had it. A lot of these Celtics insiders was saying that they don't really need him for the first series. All right, so two is going to play an 8, right? They don't really need him. It's the second series where you're quarterfinal, where you're in the quarterfinal, because basically the way it's going to pan out is 2's going to play 3, 1's going to play 4, if it stays that way. All right. So they were saying 20 games. Now Friday will be 21 games remaining. It's not too far off what people were saying. Now, the way they were talking about taking it in increments of 10 games. The first 10 games. He'll be on a restricted. Then the next 10 games, they'll increase it. Then the playoffs, they'll slowly ramp it up. He'll be on a pitch count literally all the way to the playoffs. They don't want to overexert him, but they just want to. It's the just in case thing. Like, they've already overexceeded expectations now, so it's like, oh, just in case. If we can do that again, you never know.
We touched on this a couple months back about if they're in what I think we said anywhere in the top 4, do we want them back? And You know, if we're in the playoffs, like no, we're in that 7 through 10. No, we don't want you back. You can just stay on the sideline and we'll go back. But as the season transpired, the trade that they made, these young guys coming along a lot faster than we thought they would, and lo and behold, they're in second place, and you could literally say, hey, this team can go to the NBA Finals. Now, can they beat the team from the West? I don't know. But with Tatum, I think it's a better chance of them beating one of them juggernauts from the West.
Listen, I look at it this way.
I'm with it.
I look at it this way. Anytime, and I'll go on the low end. Anytime you can bring in somebody that's going to drop you 20, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying the position they're in the conference, it makes it a little easier to bring him back.
So just imagine this, right? You don't disrupt the chemistry that you have with the starting five now. You bring him and Pritchard off the bench.
That's murder.
Him and Pritchard coming off the bench.
An option, because let's take Brown's the main option on that team right now. But if he's coming off the bench to give Brown the blow, you got one of them guys in at all times.
That's what I'm saying. Him and Pritchard
still in an important role.
Him and Pritchard coming off the bench. You're talking right there. You're talking 40 points because Pritchard's averaging. He's damn near averaging 20 points a game. In his last 10 games. Well, no, but I'm just saying that's the option is always there.
Well, you have a true number one at the second team.
Yes. You have a bona fide number one and number two because Pritchard, when he comes in, he's banging out. He's banging out.
He's better off the bench.
Yeah.
When he was a starter, I thought you hurt yourself.
Yeah. So just imagine that, right? So you play against any team, and you have Baylor Scheinman going out and Jaylen Brown coming in, and then you have Pritchard and Tatum coming in.
Hauser stays in the lineup.
Yes, no, Hauser's it's Scheinman that's going to be the one that's going to be
one of those two there.
Because he'll be the one coming out. But now it's you look at it and you're like, wow.
I think another props. Cater continues to get better and better.
Oh yeah,
better and better, bro.
So you there you go again. You got Vucevic coming off the bench too.
Yeah, that's a starter. That's a proven all-star coming off the bench.
Yeah,
with him.
I bench. I think it'll reverse, but right now, if what ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm
saying with Cater and Nutrovic or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna change it because no. Well, you
said you would.
Look at it this way, right? It depends on the situation, right? Because you're gonna play against teams that you might need shooting, so then you flop them.
Yeah.
But if you don't need shooting, you keep him in it because he's a better defensive
That's
player.
what I'm saying.
He's a better rebounder.
You got that.
You know what I'm saying? It all depends on the scenario. Are you behind? Do you need shooting? You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying you keep him on the bench. You have him come off the bench.
I just look at it. Every game and every series is going to be different. You have to treat it as such. You know what I'm saying?
There was fights.
So when they played against Houston, right? I'm like, oh, they're gonna do the double big lineup. You know, they're gonna do the double big. They played Houston and they killed Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not who starts. It's who finishes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all about the scenarios, how it plays out. But as it stands right now, the kid he's made so much progress.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I would stay starting Cato.
I wouldn't mess with it. Like I said, depending on
coming off the bench with Pritchard and Tatum, you got a bona fide second unit right there. And you're still building the core confidence with Cater, who's used to playing with Brown in them now.
Yeah, I look at, like I said, I look at it this way. I every game, every scenario, every moment is going to dictate differently, and you just have to adapt to it. You might need defense, you might need shooting, you might need the floor spaced out. That's where it all comes into play. But we'll see. I mean, it's a good problem to have.
Yes.
I look at at the end of the day, it's a great problem to have. You got
7-8 starters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And with the development of
the younger guy,
Shireman,
mm-hmm.
I said that last year too. I said, when they let guys go,
I even like the kid Walsh. He's improved.
He's a ball player.
So with him, it's a hustle play.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know,
those intangibles that you need.
it's
them
knowing
others.
it's knowing your role.
He plays defense too.
It's knowing your role.
Yeah.
Listen, I just have to go up there, make the hustle plays every once in a while. I need to knock down a corner jumper.
No, Hopper is filled in a couple roles, in a couple games where he's played well.
Yeah. I think the development of those guys, just having them interchangeable and then it also didn't hurt last year that they had such a good team. Those guys got a lot of time.
Yeah.
They got a lot of time.
What's happening behind closed doors too, in them closed practices where they're going at each other and they're practicing, and you got guys like Tatum and Brown and Pritchard and White, giving you pointers as you're going along. That's all like nutritional value on the basketball court.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a great problem to have. Coming into the last quarter of the season, I no matter how it pans out, it's an advantage.
And not to mention Psycho Sid walking up and down there, serial killer for a coach walking up and down the sideline. He's a mean little bastard. This is what he is.
You need to tape him.
Yeah.
He don't care.
But Jaylen Brown will always say, like, well, watch out. We always know when he's in the mood. Everybody gets in line. Like, oh, he's coming in. He's in one of his moods. And they all fall in line. I like that.
The funniest thing that I see is when somebody asks him a question and he just like looks through them like, what are you talking about?
He's like a miniature Bill Belichick. On to the next. We're on to freaking San Francisco.
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, he is.
And you know what's even funnier? So they say, I don't know if you ever heard this. They said that the coaches once a week they'll play a pickup game, and it's pretty much like they literally like. It's like physical as all hell.
Yeah, he's all for bringing fighting into the NBA.
Oh well, you seen the last time when they were fighting, he was like,
yeah.
He was like, yeah, I like it, I like it. But he's an avid UFC guy.
Yeah, he loves it.
He takes UFC.
Yeah,
but they said
and everything.
They said the coaches will have once a week. He said that he wanted to do it 3 times a week. They were like, whoa. So once
what is he, like 39? He's young.
Once per week, they're like, listen, we go and we just it's literally like
Sam Cassell with his really 65-year-old ass.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you kind of take on the persona of your coach.
You do.
And that's where those guys are at right now. I just watched a highlight of him when he played at West Virginia, knocking out they beat a good team. It was Kentucky. It was what's his name? The shooter there that once played towards Achilles there. What's his name? John Wall and Boogie Cousins.
Yep.
Knocked them out, West Virginia. And it came up on my memory today.
Yeah, and they were like a higher seed too.
Kentucky was number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They knocked him out. West Virginia was they were the 12 seed.
Yep.
They were the 12 seed. But yeah, I mean, getting back to the Celtics is a good thing. What are we seeing from let's get away from the Celtics. What are we seeing about the Knicks? How we believers in the Knicks?
I think so. I think they have that confidence after beating the Celtics when they were pretty much at full strength last year. They're not afraid of the Celtics anymore.
No,
I think their chemistry is coming together. They're healthy.
I think so.
You gotta take them serious.
So I think Detroit is the new Boston for them.
No, yeah.
They beat them 3 out of 4 times this year.
They did.
And when I say beat them, they didn't beat them. They beat up on them. Now, Stephen A. Smith has a whole thing. He was like, well, what about Boston last year? Boston swept them, and they beat them by an average of 20 points. Detroit's a whole different team.
They're young.
They're young.
And they ball.
Them boys are young.
They're physical.
Oh, yes.
They ball, man.
And you got the guy. I'm still maintaining that he will be the MVP next year. He might
get it this year because the other 2 guys don't have enough games.
Well, yeah, no. Shea's good. Jokic is good. No. Shea's got to miss. I think
7 more games.
He's under 5. I thought he was under 5. One game, and he's done.
Yeah.
So, but those guys are still international. I still think that it's probably going to go, to one of them. But I say next year he breaks the mold, and he'll be the first American in like 8 years to win the MVP.
That's crazy.
Yes. So yeah, I think just when the Knicks were toppling one team, they got another team.
That whole
Well,
new.
They got another team on.
Those teams are all in the mix, but let's not sleep on how well Cleveland's played since James Harden's gotten there.
Yeah.
And Mobley has gotten healthy, and he's made Mobley more efficient on offense because everybody thinks of James Harden as being a scorer.
No,
James Harden's averaging 9 assists a
Yeah,
game.
no. The thing with him is he'll my only
Him
thing.
and Donovan Mitchell.
My only thing is
He's
when
not-
it comes to clutch time.
He's not a playoff
haven't
guy.
seen him.
gotta
We haven't
that.
seen
He's not a
But
playoff guy.
He's not a game 7
He's
guy.
got to
Stepped
make
up.
me a believer because, like you just said, playoff time comes. Isn't there a strip club? Burn it down so his ass is focused.
Well, I can tell you what, going to Cleveland is
Not
not
much
very
to do.
desirable. It's not very
Well, maybe
desirable
he
in
was beforehand.
Cleveland.
And he said he wanted to go there too. So maybe
Oh.
that's why.
He did, and
Was it
he
Houston?
gave Donovan Mitchell his flowers. He said, "Listen, I'm coming to your team. He's the general.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through him."
So yeah, anyone else? You've got obviously you got Detroit, you got Boston, you got the Knicks, you got the Cavaliers.
What about the
Are we?
Sixers?
I was just getting there. Are we? For me, is Embiid is just not there.
He's
Yeah.
injury prone. He's done.
But
I-
Maxey and Edgecombe.
Yeah, Maxey, Edgecombe.
They're playing.
Yeah, no, they play good. They play tough.
but-
Now
but if you have a healthy Embiid, like an Embiid from like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I think they're either 1 or 2 in the East, but you don't have that.
no, you can't count on it.
But even if he's healthy for the playoffs, does he go back to being option 1? Because Maxey seems to have taken over that team.
No, I think
He's not op-
Maxey.
he's not
I think
option one.
no. I think
Yeah,
Maxey.
but can he do it?
I
Is
think
his ego-
I think Maxey last year made that point when they were in the playoffs. Like, listen, I'm the guy. I'm the guy that's going to get us to where we need to go. And I think he knew it too. I think, albeit he was hurt, but I think he sees the writing on the wall. Like, listen, this guy's younger than me. He can do more than I can.
And
He's on the floor more than I am.
I think you got to give the number 2 to Edgecombe.
Well, I look at it this way, right? You got a 1A and a 1. You got a 1A and literally like a 2A, because when Embiid is in there, I don't put him at 1. You got a 2A and a 2B now. You just got to be creative with it.
Yeah,
Got to be creative with it.
yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Do we have any expectations from Orlando?
I'm disappointed in them.
Yeah,
I
they were the
thought
team that were
be the
going to.
next step.
I thought they were.
regressed. Yeah,
Yes,
they
I thought they
regressed.
were going to be
Yep.
the team that was going to
I'll
make a
bet
good
on
leap.
Charlotte
That-
right now
that
before I
would've
bet
been-
on Orlando.
Yeah, that was in that was going to be in that second or third place.
Yeah.
They had the potential for that.
Yeah, I thought going out and picking up a couple of shooters
Desmond Bain.
that they were going to be better, but unfortunately for them, injuries have hit them.
Oh, the big
Yeah.
guy. One of the Wagner brothers.
Yes, the leading scorer. I think injuries have hit them, and they just there's no gelling with them. They're also a young team too.
Yeah,
It's just that in order to, I think for them to take the next step forward, I think the continuity needs to be there. But when you got one guy in, one guy out, one guy in, one guy, there's nothing
it
there.
hurts.
But yeah, I'm expecting Charlotte to make a splash. If they keep playing at the rate that they're playing, they're at the number 9 spot, so they're going to be a playing team. So you're looking at 10-9, 8-7, which will mean they'll probably end up knocking out Orlando. If things were to stay they are now.
If you look at both teams and Charlotte continues to play the way they have, and Orlando obviously the way they have, you got to give them. They can go on after that round and make some noise.
Yeah. Being in that spot, they would either face Detroit or Boston or New York. I mean, because New York's only one game, out of first place from Boston. But I mean, you look at it, right? So in that win streak, I believe they beaten. Let me pull the. They beat some good teams.
Yeah.
They beat some good teams. Hold on, let me pull it up.
I think they said they're averaging 116 points a game in that win streak.
Number 1 offense.
Yep.
Let's see.
And that's because everybody talks about their starting line, but as you mentioned, they got Kobe White off the bench. They got somebody else good off the bench. Oh, the big guy that I was talking about that we couldn't remember his name that played at Creighton last year. But they got a couple of, their starting five is doing it, but they got a couple of guys doing some work off the bench too.
Let me see. All right, so okay, so they beat in the Hawks, they beat in the Rockets, they beat in the Cavaliers, Wizards, Bulls, Pacers, Trailblazers, Mavericks, and Celtics. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 playoff teams that they've beaten handily by 15 points or more. So, I mean, if the trend stays, I'm looking at their schedule. They've got the Heat. They got the Suns, Trailblazers, Kings, Spurs, Heat, Magic, Grizzlies, Kings, Knicks. I'll be looking at when they play the Knicks, the Sixers, and obviously the Spurs. They play the Celtics again.
They got to beat the teams they should beat.
They got
to steal one.
They've got the Celtics. They got the Celtics again on the 29th.
They got the Knicks,
at home.
Celtics. They got the Spurs.
At home, as in Charlotte, or
in Charlotte. So, excuse me, they got the Celtics 2 more times. So, my eyes are going to be watching when they play them at the end of the month to see, how the Celtics respond. So, if you remember, the Celtics typically who's ever blown them out this year,
they've come back and got
them out.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see on the 29th. They're playing in Charlotte, and then they come back to Boston on April the 7th, the third to the last game of the season. Those will be games that you watch. So they got a gauntlet on their last 3 games. They got the top 3 teams. They've got the Celtics, the Pistons, and the Knicks. All right. And those games all separated by like one day. So that's a gauntlet for them. We'll see. I'll tell you what can't afford to happen for Charlotte is for one of them guys to get hurt.
Mainly Ball.
Yes. Because he sets everybody up.
Yeah, he's the engine.
He sets everybody up. He's the dime maker, and without that, and he can score. Yeah. What I'm interested in was, obviously this is his girl's home state. If he had a little extra incentive,
home city.
Yeah. But I'm saying that, she's from here. I wonder if she was in attendance. I'm wondering if she was in attendance. But yeah, if anybody's going to make noise, I think.
What are we talking about, Ball?
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure who that is.
Yeah. She's got ties to Far River, New Bedford.
Mm-hmm. She did her live one day 2 years ago at the New Bedford High football game, and I'm walking by. And later on, I look at it and I'm like, "Holy shit! It's me walking in the background."
You get some shares from the residuals that.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah.
You sure it was you and not Shaq?
Oh, here we go.
Foot difference, bro. So I'm positive.
So yeah, I mean the season.
I was watching you last night, Papa Smurf.
See, this is what we're talking about. So if you show up to Port Royal, you get the bonus, behind the scenes with these guys, because it doesn't stop. The shenanigans just go on.
Never.
It gets worse.
Decades.
It gets worse.
Probably started back in satellite sometime in the early 80s.
Yeah, when Steve was walking home. 78.
Steve was going to the liquor store for other people.
Yeah. Probably had the same beard too, just less gray. Give me a
She used to get served, man.
There you go.
On purpose.
There you go.
I get that Colt 45.
Remember, it was 20. It was the age limit was 20 when I was that young too.
It might have been 18 if I'm not
It
mistaken.
was 18, and then it went up to 20 when I was in college. Yeah.
See, listen, there's one thing I could say. It's always been 21 for me.
Obviously, me too.
The only
for the older crowd, the people that are a year, 2 years.
The only thing that I kind of got away with was going to a lot of the Portuguese restaurants, mainly Antonio's.
Antonio's.
You go to Antonio's, you just sit down at the bar. It was like, listen, just sit down at the bar, act like you belong, order like you've been here.
Huh?
All right, Yeah, give me Captain Morgan. Give me some Captain Morgans. You know, and you just say it with with confidence.
At a young age, I was buying liquor for everybody. I was still in high school. And then I stumbled upon one of my brother's IDs. It was a wrap after that. I was like, oh yeah, here we go.
People would call me David for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, when it comes to the NBA, actually there's a good game on tonight, I believe. Or is it tomorrow? I believe it's
Celtics Dallas games tomorrow. The first early game.
Well, we ain't gonna catch that shit.
Yeah.
We'll be busy. Except for one guy. One guy will be enjoying it.
Nah, I'll be busy.
With the raspy guy. Put it on the big TV.
Oh yeah. Turn the volume up. I can't hear it.
Get out of my seat.
Uncle Tito.
Let's see. Is it today or tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. Oh, today. Pistons Spurs. 8 o'clock.
Ooh, and real quick, I saw an analysis on NBA Today about that. That's a tough matchup. Don't expect Cade Cunningham to be as dominant as he usually is.
No, because he
struggles with Castle.
Yes.
Castle's defense.
Kid from UConn?
Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
He's tough. He's never had a good game in 3 years against him.
Well, they played 2 weeks ago, and they
said he plays physical. Remember, he pushed Castle down. I think he got a tech. He frustrates him, and he's physical with him, and he's 6'5", so he's big enough to stay with him, athletic enough.
Okay, so tomorrow's game is going to be the Knicks and the Nuggets.
Damn, you gonna see that one?
9 o'clock.
That's the late one, right?
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Knicks Nuggets. When we transfer over from the vault, it should be on by the time we get to second quarter, maybe. But yeah, I knew there was good games on, and that happens to be one.
Thank you, Ralph.
What happened?
I sneezed. He literally texted me, God bless you.
Shit.
My guy.
All right. So anything before we sign off? Any other?
One thing real quick that I'm looking forward to that starts tomorrow is the World Baseball Classic, the championship.
Yeah, tomorrow USA plays.
They play England or something. Great Britain.
Is it Great Britain? I don't know. I know they play tomorrow. Them lineups are crazy.
Yeah, but there's literally 4 to 5 teams that have a chance to win it. Japan's the defending champion. They got all kind of pitching. They got hitters now that we know Otani's not going to pitch. The United States was the runner-up. They're going to be tough. Dominican Republic's going to be tough. Venezuela's going to be tough.
Puerto
Rico's going to be tough. Any one of those teams has a chance of winning it if they stay healthy.
Yeah.
Now, what I didn't know was Cincinnati pulled the strings on Ellie De La Cruz. They didn't give him permission to play. What nationality is he? Is he Venezuelan or Dominican?
Cuban, I think. I think he's Cuban.
Does Cuba even have an entry in? Because I don't know. That might be.
I thought he was Cuban, but even if not, he could still go and play with somebody else if he's.
Yeah, but they have to. The team in MLB has to sign off on it because ever what happened to Diaz, the pitcher.
Yeah, but that's his spring training.
Yeah, but they didn't give him
Dominican.
They already got a bomb squad, so imagine adding him to it with Juan Soto and all them guys, you know. But yeah. I was just looking at the rosters, and I couldn't believe how many international good players. I mean, we know Dominican Republic has a good, but I didn't know Venezuela was that strong. Right? I mean, now Japan's a powerhouse. Oh, Korea should be decent. They just had a slugfest yesterday where they hit like 3 home runs or something. They had some hitters on it, but Korea's got some players too. So that should be pretty interesting, for this time of year.
Topic for next week.
Yep.
Be a topic for and by next week we'll be into right into the midst
championship
of
week.
March Madness.
Yeah, championship
week. Championship week. Yep.
What I also wanted to bring up was, did you guys watch the combine at all?
Yeah.
Did you see all them 4.3 40s like from big dudes?
Yeah.
Yo, that's I was thinking
the big dude's just not strong.
Did they have it where the timing was off because there was a lot of freaking 4.3 40s?
Yeah, it was somebody brought that up. I forgot who it was. Brought it up. It's like there's a lot of fast guys in this draft. I think that what he calls a friendly stopwatch.
I think they're doing it just to make it look
interesting. 4.7s and 4.8s, which was high.
My guy Damar just chimed in, bro.
What's up, B?
So are we official for next week or what? I need an answer, bro. I've been chasing you and you're over here texting me. So what's up? We official for next week? We can get a conversation with you about all the things that you got going on?
Yes, we love it, man.
Come on, D, let's go.
Let's go, bro. I need you to put up an answer on the screen.
You don't
bro.
even have to come to New Bedford for it.
Nah, we already set up the phone call and everything, bro.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it via phone call.
We can do it via Zoom if you want to put your face on
You
there.
started texting me a little while ago. Like, look, can we do it now? Like, no, we're halfway through the damn show. Damn it.
So yeah, we can talk about that. We'll have the World Baseball Classic. We can talk about the NCAA March Madness will just be getting done with the championship week. And also
next week, it'll just be starting. Just championship.
Starts
Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday.
It'll be starting Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah.
Some of those
So
leagues have
we'll more or less know who the 68 teams are, potential 68 teams are, unless there's a major upset in one
we'll
of the
be
tournaments. It's
talking
the best time of the year for me. B&D, we love this time of year.
We'll be talking about first on the bubble, first out, all that great stuff. And then we're gonna have to put together a friendly
tournament. We did that last year.
Friendly
we all had the
brackets. Yeah,
we're gonna do a WMB1 radio bracket.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
And we can get some of the people listening.
Where's 40 at? We make 40 hook us up.
40's on vacation right now.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I see
he was on the back of a golf cart.
Yeah. with his butterscotch.
I was like, wait a second. Either he's going backwards or I'm seeing things.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a second. Then he said, I'm on the back of a golf cart. I'm like, okay. But yeah, we'll have that to talk about. As well as there'll be some more NFL news.
Absolutely.
So just be like Steve said,
and
just
we'll see, and hopefully we'll have a little bit to talk about how did Jason Tatum look in his return
tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see. We shall.
If it's not tomorrow, it's going to be soon. It'll be one of these games before we come back.
Period starts Monday.
Yeah.
But we'll be hearing Shefty all weekend saying this guy has struck a deal with so it'll be announced.
It won't be
so Shefty would be like, well, the Minnesota Vikings just signed Aaron Rodgers.
You just don't know when.
He didn't.
You want to keep. Steve was gonna leave on a high note. Yep. Now he's like, see y'all next week, man.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave off with the promo for the comedy show / after party. Once again, join us tomorrow. We will be down will be at the Vault and then at Port Royal. All right, so make sure y'all come on down. All right.
Yo, for all y'all that are listening, they're giving out Steve's number right now. You can all text him and wish him well with Aaron Rodgers too.
Later, y'all.
All right, we're out of here.
Get ready for an unforgettable night in New Bedford this Friday, March 6th, 2026. 2 incredible events are happening on the same night, and you don't want to miss either one of them. First, it goes down at the Vault starting at 8 p.m. Join us for a night of laughter at the WNB1 Radio's comedy show with Philadelphia's headliner, 2 Ray Gordon, featuring the hilarious Shaquana Cochran, and hosted by Boston's own Chris Tabb. This comedy show promises to keep you rolling. Grab your friends and get your tickets for just $30 per person, tables of 4 for $120, or go big with VIP tables of 10 for $225, and enjoy the laughs. Tickets can be purchased at WNB1.com or contact Steve Lopes at 8602-098-358. Meanwhile, the party continues at Port Royal Bar and Cigar Lounge, located at 26 South Water Street in downtown New Bedford. It's the Pisces Birthday Bash kicking off at 10 p.m. Pisces celebrate with DJ Edward Blends and DJ B-Mags, spinning the best of 90s and 2000s soundtrack until 2 a.m. It's a party you don't want to miss, and there is no cover for this 20-plus event. Mark your calendars. Friday, March 6th, comedy night at the Vault and Pisces birthday celebration at Port Royal. 2 epic events, 1 amazing night. Choose your vibe or do both. It's going to be lit.